Chico talking.
Hello and welcome to Morningstar Studios, and this is the Central Nerdous System podcast, your podcast for and today we have a special episode. We're going
Chico, what was that?
Horrible. It was horrible. That's what it was. We've
that
already
was
lost
pretty bad.
We lost all of our viewers already.
Shit.
It was pretty great. It was pretty great.
No, don't lie.
Pretty great.
We have a special episode today.
No,
E3
Tyler.
happening. It's all going on, and the conferences were, at the time of recording this, it would be today, but it's being uploaded the day after. So we're going to be covering all of the conferences at E3 except Nintendo, which starts after our podcast date. So be sure to watch that, and we might cover that in next week's podcast. Before we get into that, let's introduce who's going to be our panelists for today. I'm John. We have ZD.
Hello.
Adam.
Hi.
And Chico.
Hello.
Didn't know you were excited
Hello.
off of your own name.
I'm always excited for myself.
He just can't take it.
That's
Pretty great. It's pretty great.
pretty good.
All right, so let's get into things here. Microsoft. They had their conference first. Well, they had their conference today. They had their conference today. Who here watched it? I know I did.
No. I was in a car.
Well, you'll all be pleasantly informed.
Did they suck?
It actually wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like it wasn't mind blowing.
Don't lie to me, John. It was horrible.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It had some big
See,
news items.
All right. Let me. You're lying to me. It was horrible.
No, EA
Don't
was
sell
horrible.
yourself short.
EA was horrible.
Oh.
This was.
Shots
Wait, you lost me.
So
Of course we did.
with this, we're not going to cover every single thing they mentioned at E3, but we're going to cover like majority, all the stuff that I found interesting or that we found interesting. We also have a couple topics at the end of the episode that aren't related to E3, but we're just throwing them in there because that's what we normally cover. If you want to jump to anything in this video, it's going to be in the description below.
Right there.
Right there near the
Right
penis.
there.
So
Right there.
yeah, so
Maybe a little bit there, depending on where I am. But
so let's get started. The first thing they mentioned, Assassin's Creed Unity.
wait.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
they
Microsoft announced that? I
mentioned.
thought that was Ubisoft.
They mentioned both. It was covered twice.
Is it the same that was covered in both?
Yeah, basically the same.
Okay.
I think Ubisoft went into a little more detail.
I am excited for Unity.
I'm really excited for you.
I'm
It,
alright about it.
It
it
looks
looks
pretty cool.
really good. And co-op?
Yeah,
Finally?
Yeah.
four-player co-op.
Finally!
I wasn't expecting it. There's a couple games this year that are going a lot of four-player co-op, sometimes five-player, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
I don't know. It looks really good. I like the idea of the 4-player co-op assassins and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it also just looked like they updated the engine so that the free running's a little bit better. And I mean, current gen consoles like PS4, Xbox One, not 360.
One!
Xbox 720.
One!
I mean, they can handle so much more than past generations, so it looks a lot better too.
I still like how the third Xbox is called Xbox One.
Not Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Xbox One!
Well, because the naming behind it was it's the only system you'll ever need.
Yeah,
So
except
Sounds like Camping World.
kinda need more things.
yeah,
We
just
got everything
Sucks.
you'll ever need at Camping World.
it just sucks. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Xbox fanboys, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I used to like me some Xbox.
Yes, you do.
But, I mean, Assassin's Creed, I think that looks pretty interesting. Is anyone here, like, gonna get it?
I will definitely get it.
Doubt it. Because no next gen.
No next gen.
Yeah, same here.
I'm
So
the only
Chico,
one.
you're the special snowflake of the bunch.
Well, Tyler
Yeah.
might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler
might.
definitely might. Well,
I mean,
not
I
definitely.
saw on
can't talk
Facebook,
about
he's
that.
just like, you sold me a PS4. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Even if I did have
Xbox.
next gen, I probably wouldn't get it because I never finished Assassin's Creed 3. Finished all the other ones, loved them. Didn't have the
Spoiler
graphics.
alert!
Spoilers.
Something happened!
Wow,
Yeah.
that was the lamest spoiler alert
Well,
Well,
I'm not a
ever.
dick.
Yeah, I don't
Not
want
a
to say
dick
it.
like some people.
I don't want to say it.
I don't want to either. I'm not like John
Yeah, yeah.
Damaris.
So,
This whole spoiler Denders game for
we got anything else on Assassin's Creed? I mean, trailers look relatively impressive.
The gameplay clip that they showed that I saw looked really good.
I don't remember seeing the game.
Do
It was
you
in the
know-
Ubisoft conference.
Do you know if, like, when you're going through single player alone, if you're gonna have 3 AI following you?
I doubt it.
I don't know. I also wonder what that means for the story. I'm assuming it's going to be like, oh yeah, your ancestor had these 3 friends he hung out with all the time and drank beer with.
No,
Well,
it's
well,
They
I
had
mean,
a one-night
it's part
stand
of the
3 different
Brotherhood.
times.
Yeah,
it's
you
just an evolution
Oh,
of the
okay.
Brotherhood and more assassins.
well,
They
'cause
got
if
3
you-
more assassins.
Yeah, because if you remember back to like 2 or Brotherhood or anything like that, you had Machiavelli, you had, all these other people following you in the Brotherhood. So it just makes sense to have more in the game.
And plus, in what was after 2?
Brotherhood.
Was it Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Brotherhood, you controlled like an
You
item.
recruited people.
Yeah, you literally recruited people as Ezio. So it's just a continuation of the Brotherhood.
All right. Anything else?
I like where they're going with the timelines, like that they're actually exploring
I like the French Revolution too.
new times
Yeah.
of
It's
history.
gonna make for some beautiful scenery. I'm gonna tell you that for sure.
It'll be magnifique.
Magnifique.
Yeah, I mean,
Je le pas magnifique.
they haven't done one yet in the Frenchies yet, right?
No, not
No,
yet.
For our
it's
country.
Spoilers,
Greece.
they lose.
Oh.
Well, they're fighting themselves. Of course, they're gonna lose.
Both sides surrendered.
Yeah, it was a stalemate. They never recovered. So the next thing they talked about, this one really got me because I really liked the trailer for it because they really like spun things around. I think ZD saw it too. Is like I showed you the trailer for Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset.
That looked really cool.
Yeah, like though the Xbox doesn't have many like exclusives that are being announced here, that one is definitely a promising looking one.
What's it about?
It's kind of it feels like a Dead Rising meets Tony Hawk.
Interesting.
Like it has like a really colorful art style, but it's kind of like a
Like a free-running, stylish zombie apocalypse thing.
yeah. I mean, it goes with the same kind. I mean, it feels kind of tired, like you have like the infection or the zombie thing. But whoa!
Turn off your cell phone.
Leave your
God.
vibrators alone, ZD.
Come on, man. His eyes like
podcast here.
open wide when that happened. Like, oh crap.
Trying to be a professional
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm kind of skeptical about it. I haven't seen anything about it, but just because you said it was like Dead Rising mixed with Tony Hawk, I'm not a big fan of Dead Rising, so
But you love Tony Hawk.
I do love Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk was a great game back on Nintendo.
The trailer was a huge plot twist.
Yeah, you guys need to see the trailer. It's really good. I mean,
In
that's
the
gonna
description.
Be linked. Yeah, in the description. It's not my number 1 trailer of E3. I'll announce that when we get to it.
Out of curiosity,
What?
why don't you like Dead Rising? Curious.
I don't know. There's something about like cheesy weapons, like mowing through zombie hordes, that just doesn't interest me.
I forget. I don't know exactly. Did this game have like, Ziddy, which by what you saw, does it have like that weapon creation tool of Dead Rising? 'Cause I just said mainly based on like the art style and the feel of it.
I didn't really see any of that.
Yeah, so it might not be that, Chico. It might. I relate it more to it because artistically it looks kind of like it's brighter
Yeah.
than most zombie games. It's kind of like a Dead Rising, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like the main plot is they made like a cola like a drink, sody pop, that turned people into these monsters.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to see the trailer just to make a more informed decision. But right now, I don't know.
yeah, like I think I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a system seller, but I think it's gonna be something that will make people consider. It'll be like a factor that when people are weighing the odds, they may think, you know what, this console does have this. I'm not sure if it's getting like I know some Xbox titles are like they release it on there first and then it gets ported out later on. Like I think Limbo was like that. I'm pretty sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if anyone could correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure Limbo came out Xbox first, and then it went to other consoles. And I'll get it out of the way now. Dead Rising 3 is getting released to PC. So
Only on Xbox One.
they're jumping ship.
So they lied.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, what a surprise.
Xbox lied.
Whoa.
What? That's some news.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
So I think that's all for Sunset Overdrive. ZD, you're gonna be happy about this. Fable Legends, not Fable Anniversary. Fable Legends, a new Fable title with 4-player co-op and potential for 5-player co-op. Well, not for co-op. The 5th player is going to act as like a dungeon master that's going to can make levels and put monsters down and do like a strategy. Like it would be like it's going to be like a third-person fighter RPG for the 4 of them, and then if you have a 5th player, he would be like a top-down strategy guy.
Interesting.
The first thing I thought of was when they released that one Fable game after the 3rd one that was like the Kinect one. You remember that one? It was like you were just like riding a wagon the entire game. It was like just like just for Kinect. And here I am thinking, oh my god, another new Fable game already. No.
The lamest thing ever.
In my opinion, it was
basically
lame.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, except with magic.
Oh, dysentery.
This time, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know? Does it say what like time age it's set in?
I don't know. It has a new. I think it's in a new town. The town looked really cool, like artistically speaking.
So like post single shotguns. So we might have multi like miniguns in this one.
I hope. I know, like some of them have like
World War
one of them
II.
had, like one of them. Yeah, it's the Assassin's Creed of the Xbox franchise. But with I'm wondering because there's another game they mentioned. I forget the name of it though, where it's also 4-player co-op and the 5th player can play as the monster, and they always are attacking each other. I'm wondering if that concept came first and Fable jumped on board, or vice versa. Or just complete coincidence that 2 games had a similar concept.
What?
Yep. Just ignore it.
CD, you're so fabulous over there.
I know it.
What? I'm just drinking.
How
Out
I
of a
live.
flashing cup. I turned it off. What a sneaky sneak.
So is anyone here excited for Fable Legends?
Nope.
That guy.
Wait, is it Xbox One?
Yep.
Never mind.
Hey,
Never mind.
you're gonna have to get one because all these fresh titles.
I knew the day was gonna come someday, but not immediately.
Gonna break it if you
Halo.
get it.
You need to get it for Halo.
Is the Xbox One backwards compatible?
Nope.
Of course not.
It's not. Why not?
That's none of the next gen systems.
Not even the
are.
Wii U is.
WTF, yo.
I mean,
The
you gotta
360 was
that money,
compatible
bro.
to the original
Gotta
Xbox
that
One
money.
games to up to an extent.
Yeah, but they cut it because Kinect and
I feel-
all those other things.
Going with this whole backwards compatibility thing. Thank you for that, ZD. I feel like Sony's the only one doing anything about it with PlayStation Now.
No, Wii is doing it with their virtual store. You can
Yeah.
still buy.
True. Well, you can still buy stuff, but like that's like old games. Like you can you buy Wii games on the Wii U store?
No.
No,
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. Like this gen to last gen.
Actually, I was wrong. Nintendo is, because you can still play GameCube games on the Wii.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking next gen, like Wii U, Xbox.
Yeah,
One.
you can do it on the Wii U.
Yeah, they actually.
They announced the
controller
GameCube adapter for the Wii U.
Yeah, they were gonna do it for the Smash Brothers tournament.
That's one part, but like I'm thinking, PS4 to PS3, Xbox One to Xbox 360, Wii U to Wii.
Well, I mean,
like
with Xbox, if you just connect your Xbox 360 to your Xbox One via duct tape, then you can play the old.
True,
but I can't sell the 360 to get money for the Xbox One.
Right, but I feel like Sony's the only one that's doing anything about their last gen and this gen.
They did take a few hits at Microsoft for being all about the games.
All about the games.
Yeah, that was great. We'll get more into that when we head to the Sony conference. But I want to move on. Project Spark. This was announced before E3, and they basically just went in and just showed like they're going to be doing more stuff. Have any of you heard of Project Spark?
No, what is it?
It's basically like it's like a game maker. You can make like video games in it. It's more like I think it's more like simplistic than like other things. It's not like heavy scripting and whatnot.
Right.
But they made there was a really interesting thing at the end of the trailer, and I'll see if I can link this. But at the end of the trailer for Project Spark, the logo gets cut in half, and who comes out? Conkers. Yeah.
I love Conker.
Doesn't love Conker.
Conkers comes out. Conkers
That
comes
was
out.
disgusting.
Says, there hasn't been a Conkers game in 10 years. Maybe you should make your own.
Aha!
So, I mean, not a new Conkers game, unfortunately.
Oh.
But interesting idea of allowing people like, hey, you want to make a platformer with Conkers?
I like it. Speaking of game creation, Hotline Miami 2. This was between the Sony conference and whatever was before it. Ubisoft. Yeah, there was a clip I saw of Hotline Miami 2 and their level editor. Basically, if you don't know, it's like this top-down melee shooter beat 'em up game.
Yeah, that game looks really cool. Way too difficult for me to play.
Definitely.
I would probably die just like on the staircase in the beginning.
Yeah. But they're adding in a level creator, which takes all the items in the game. You can make your own levels, and it's really interesting because you can make it as big or as small as you want. So it's leaving it up to the players to decide like if they want this huge like big old sprawling mansion that there's full of like enemies in, or they just want like a one room like wave type deal where you just have to survive for as long as you can.
Some asshole's gonna make the hardest possible map.
Yeah,
still possible.
Well, I mean that's
really hard.
That's good though because it adds competition to the game and also just sparks a bunch of creativity.
Yeah. So anyone here gonna get Project Spark or Hotline Miami 2?
If Hotline Miami 2, I think it is for PC. I might get that. But Project Spark, I don't have an Xbox, so
Well, I mean, I think Project Spark's multi-console. I don't know.
I don't think if it's a Conker. If Conker is in it, it's not multi-platform.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Microsoft owns Rare. Sadly.
So yeah, that's only going to be an Xbox thing.
Give it back.
Give it
back.
You know, for the longest time, I thought Rare was the same company that made the Donkey Kong series.
Is
Nope.
No.
Because of the big R logo.
Who makes Donkey Kong?
It's Rockstar.
Oh. Really?
Rockstar?
I think. The R and the little star thing.
Yeah.
Check that, Adam. I'm not sure about that. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like the proper progression.
Are you specifically talking Donkey Kong 64?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, it's Rare.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rareware.
All right, so
Yeah.
you were right in your first assumption, ZD. Yeah, no, Rockstar did. That's why Donkey Kong hit and run that guy.
That's why he's got a stripper for a girlfriend.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's
so,
Conker.
It was a joke, Adam.
You're a jerk.
All right, next one. Another thing that's gonna make ZD so happy, and then
I'm gonna
get really
squiggle. I'm gonna squiggle all over the floor.
You will.
I'm gonna get it all over the wall.
You will until I ruin it for you.
Oh, I know how you're gonna ruin it.
Halo 5! Halo 5! Wow!
I'm so excited.
Yep, Halo 5 is coming out. It's going to continue the thing. You know, in the Microsoft thing, they gave a huge Halo spoiler when they were announcing the game. Like, they spoiled the end of the last Halo game.
Oh,
And then they...
That's stupid.
Like, they didn't even need to do that.
It's a spoiler.
Like,
They should have had spoilers. Don't look.
there wasn't even a spoiler alert. She was just like, oh yeah, the ending.
Just
But
put that
here's
back.
Halo 5!
Did they go crazy?
Uh,
Go crazy.
It was morning. I can't remember back then.
Oh. They were
But there's more. Wait, there's more. They are going to have the Master Chief Collection, which is, I think, every Halo game, or at least like all the major titles.
The ones that weren't HD, I'm pretty sure.
all the non-HD ones in HD, and they're all going to be in one game, 100+ maps. They're going to be running on their original engines, and they're going to be having their own servers for them.
Each individual one with its own engine, so it's all the same, like physics and stuff. Like,
Yep.
So you have the feel of the game for each one. Now, like not like how they made the Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, how it was like Halo Reach, physics and gameplay for Halo 1 maps.
Yeah. So it's going
At
to
least
be
I
like
hope, anyways.
But wait, there's more.
Boo.
If you get the Master Chief Collection in December, VD dying over there. In December, you get access to the Halo 5 open beta,
Whoa!
and this is all for Xbox One.
Yeah.
You want this console now, don't you?
There's just something. I don't. It must be just me, but like futuristic shooters, I just can't do. I can't get into Halo. I can't get into Titanfall. The new Call of Duty.
Titanfall, though! Titanfall!
The new Call of Duty, even. I'm not a big fan of futuristic shooters.
Oh, no.
Me, I'm not a big shooter person, but like comparing, like I've played I played some Call of Duty, I've played some Halo. I like Halo a little bit better. I mean, that's just my personal preference. I don't know. I'm not usually one for sci-fi, but
Yeah.
I like the Halo stuff. I like the feel of them. I like the controls. I just suck, and also I also face Tyler.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's
Not
your
this
first
Tyler.
problem.
Also, my only friend that plays Halo that's nearby is Tyler, and he's like a god.
I
So-
grew up in a whole different world.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was actually talking to people about old Halos, and they said that the story can only go so far. Like, the multiplayer really has to step up and do something, and they just despise every single ranking system used, except for the Halo 3 ranking system.
I thought it was great.
What, Halo 3 ranking system?
Yeah,
Every person who played Halo 3 absolutely loves the ranking
but
system, and
the
all
little
the other
kids
ones were
that couldn't get higher were getting mad because they sucked.
well,
Hey, I'm not doing good in the game. I want to get level 100.
Let's
Play
have
better.
an experience system like every other game in the world.
Yep. So, people will be a lot more excited for Halo 5 if they bring that ranking system
You know,
back.
playing with people actually your skill level.
Plus, it's
Yeah.
just boring.
Yeah.
It gets
Shaw.
boring after a while. No.
Shaw.
Just
No.
Shaw.
not a fan.
Shaw.
Not a
So ZD, you gonna get it?
Well, seeing as how these games are all 2015, I think I'll wait for like a Christmas sale on that Xbox One.
That
'Cause I know they
Xbox.
always have those.
Also, you can get it without the Connect, and it'll be $100 cheaper.
I thought it was mandatory.
They'll break it. Not
Nope.
anymore.
Apparently not.
We
They
mentioned
lied
that 2
again.
podcasts ago.
God, don't you remember anything?
Seriously.
Man.
We mentioned it like 2 weeks ago or something.
VD, this company is just jerking you around.
Actually, it might have been. No, it wasn't.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Well, I noticed it was. I knew it was 400, but I didn't know that was because of the Kinect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making it without the Kinect.
So I'm assuming a Christmas sale is probably going to bring it down to 350 with a bundle. Yeah. Or at least 2 games included for 400. Probably Forza. Oh boy, Forza.
Do they have the next gen Forza, or was it? Or...
Yeah.
Forza comes with the Xbox One.
Forza
Alright.
5.
Oh yeah, Forza 5. I keep forgetting that came out for new gen. No, it came out right at like.
It came out with the Xbox One.
I know, you know, it
was a
early.
launch title.
Yeah. I
think.
keep forgetting.
It was either a launch or
it
like
was.
a couple
It was a
weeks
launch
after.
title.
So many games. I
remember my friend Trevor talking about, I don't want to play Forza with me. Come play Forza with me. Right when he got his Xbox One.
Uh,
I don't know.
Anything else on
Xbox.
Halo?
No Xbox. I will smash it if you get it.
The mastered bundle version of the Halo titles will come out on November 11th of this year.
Yeah, and the open bay is December, so.
Yes.
If you get it, I will break it, and I will love every moment of it.
It says
Oh wow! What a dick.
I hate it. I friggin' hate
But
Microsoft for
just
that.
because you do doesn't mean you can cripple his fun.
Sure I can.
That's just a dick move.
I would not do that.
I mean, I don't like soccer. That'd be me going to a soccer game and just burning down the stadium.
I would do that too, because soccer is stupid.
You're a very
the
cynical
Master Chief
person.
Collection will be the 4 core Halo games. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, and Reach, because 4 is pretty much already
What about ODST?
almost as good.
Are you sure? 'Cause I think on the thing they said
ODST
4.
is not a core. Well, yeah, maybe 4, because since it was old gen.
Yeah, I think it might be 4. I remember seeing that on there. Like, they didn't label it as Reach, so I
Well,
think 4.
Because Reach wasn't really.
No,
Master
Reach was
Chief's
a
story.
prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
was
the
all of
4.
the Spartans.
So 1, 2, 3,
Spoiler
4.
alert!
So the Halo 5 will be about the Master Chief's journey, past and future. And it hints that the game would embrace its history and roots.
What a generic description.
The,
He'll be in the past, present, and future.
I never paid attention to it after 2.
So they're going back to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then.
We gotta go
6?
back.
What?
And,
We're
and
gonna
one
go
more thing
back,
about the
Master
Halo.
Chief.
There's a Halo Nightfall, which is a live-action series, including a pivotal character that'll play a role in Halo 5.
His name is Gitchy.
So
I'm
if the live
not
action,
excited at all.
If the live action series is anything like the very short cinematic live action trailers that Bungie has made before, it'd be great.
I'll stick to red versus blue. Thank you very much.
Seriously. Do they still make that?
Oh yeah, they still make it.
Jesus Christ.
Making tons of money off of it.
They were on At Midnight, and they said that they have the longest running internet show, and they said that's just a way to say that we're the oldest people on the internet.
They're pretty old.
Then they said Gus is the dancing baby. Remember that dancing baby thing from the 90s? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Alright,
Ooga
Move-
shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga, ooga.
moving forward, anyone here play Limbo, or like know of Limbo?
I know of it.
I've played it.
I know.
I own it. I need to. I got stuck at this one point.
Yeah, man, that would make a good video.
Yeah, definitely.
You know-
Content. That would be great.
You want me to do Limbo?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do anything.
Anything.
You know what? I'm sorry that I haven't sent John Fez. It's coming. It's coming.
It'll come.
Wait about 5 months and then it might
It
be
gets,
here.
Adam
It's
plays
coming.
Fez. It gets a 2015 release.
Yeah, 2015.
But anyway, back to Limbo. Back to
Fall
Limbo.
2015.
Back to Limbo. Winter 2015. Back to Limbo. They're back with a new game called Inside. It's also 2D, but it's a
Limbo?
2.5D. You also play as a small boy, only it's not as dark.
Aw.
And it's more of like you're more in like an industrial, like urban environment. There's other people in there too, so it's a little different. It looked really interesting, and I'm not sure if it's exclusive or if it's just getting Xbox first and then it'll go elsewhere. I'm hoping for the latter because I want to play it on my PC.
Probably come out for Steam eventually.
Yeah. I mean, is Limbo on Steam? I'm pretty sure it is.
That's where I play it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you'll probably do the same thing as Dead Rising, only, announced.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks interesting. Did anyone see anything on that, or?
No.
Well, we're done here.
Moving
We're almost
on.
done with this friggin' Microsoft conference. Jesus.
We got 2 more things. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
No one cares. Move on.
Witcher 3, I like Witcher. The series.
Chico cares, Adam.
No, I don't care. I'm just saying I like the series. I'm
Never
not gonna
got it.
play it, but I'll probably watch it.
I forget exactly what the teaser they showed for it, but I'm assuming it's probably like Cabela's Big Game Hunting.
It's probably a bunch of British people yelling profanities.
Stop that. I saw boobies. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna sell the game.
Boobies and profanity is usually what Witcher involves.
Yeah.
So.
Lots of sex. Watching the lots of sex that you had.
I could buy a Limbo, but are there
Well,
boobs and
boobs.
profanity?
But yeah, you can get boobs free on the internet.
But
Or
I could also
get
get
it
it
Hey,
in
we
a
don't talk
noir
about that
game.
here. We don't talk about that here.
Free boobs.
Continuing onward.
Look below for free
Link into the description for free boobs. No.
All right. Yeah.
No,
No.
we're
There
actually
will be
not
something
doing
down there.
that.
No.
We're
I'm
not
putting
doing
it
that.
down there now.
Oh
He's
God.
putting it down there.
Google
Good job,
image
Adam.
search.
No, don't worry. See, Adam called
God.
for it, and now you get it, so it's down there.
Yeah, so you
Just
guys
look for
should
the
like
thing that
me
says
more.
free boobs.
Like me.
Yeah, he's gonna be your favorite.
I mean, look
Last
at
thing,
this.
last thing I want to talk about. They showed a bunch of indie games. Most of them, like, they didn't go into, like, all the conferences today. They didn't go into too much detail with them. They just showed like a quick montage. But one of them really stood out to me because of the art style. White Knight. Has anyone heard of that?
No.
It's really cool looking. It's like a... I think it might be exploration, kind of a mystery. It's all black and white, like very like stark contrast in color. It's got some orange in there from like a match light that you light up a room with, and it looks pretty cool. The trailer is down below if you want to see it. I just wanted to mention that because that game looked really cool. And it made my face happy.
Yes.
So, before we head on to EA, based on what we've mentioned so far, and if anyone saw it, which no one did, so I'm the only one that can judge on that, what did you guys think of the Microsoft conference? Chico?
From
See
what
if you
I've
can say.
From what I've heard from other sources, it wasn't like I'm gonna go out and buy an Xbox now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I wouldn't say...
no,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna-
no, I'm not saying
Sounds
it was
like
bad,
it was
but-
just the same as last year's convention. It was just like more Xbox.
Yeah. You're... That's the...
Soon. Not now, but soon.
Yeah, see, this
Soon
was like...
he will have a broken Xbox One in his house.
Aw, come on.
I'm
Well, I mean, that...
sorry.
Well...
Next time you buy some WarMachine, I'm just
Well,
gonna come over and
you know-
smash it.
You know what?
No,
Go
Adam doesn't
for
even
it.
need to smash it for it to be broken. He just needs to open the box.
Ah!
Oh! Oh!
God,
And
I
look
love
at it.
I knew why I
Unsubscribers.
loved you. There's
Thank
a
you-
reason
thank
why
you
I
for
We
loved
all
just
those
lost all of
subs.
our Xbox audience. All of it is gone.
you. Good. We don't want them.
They left us
We
at
actually
Assassin's... They left
You
us
guys.
at the first second when I went...
Yeah.
Eh. I just realized when I did that, I didn't even do this. When I can totally do this. I did this. I'm horrible. Life is...
Yes, you are.
So...
Live long, prosper, Xbox fans.
So, yeah, so...
Xbox fans.
A good, 2 mez, and a bad. So, let's move on to Electronic Arts. Ah! Who saw that conference?
Skip button.
I did
Skip
not.
button.
Yeah, click
Okay.
here.
Button.
Click here.
All right,
here.
think
I'm
it's-
just going to tell you.
I think
this
we're
way-
gonna be like right here, like here. Go to here, and we'll be
you're
done.
Yeah, you're in the middle on my screen. So,
Oh.
yeah, just...
About No, this is gonna be a long podcast. It's gonna be about.
Actually, I would think probably the other side of your screen. Enough of this. Hold on. I just want to say off the bat,
There.
as the only person here that actually saw the conference, it was shit. It was horrible.
Did they
Which
show
side is he?
Battlefield? Did they show the new Battlefield?
They did
I
show
think
the
they
new
did.
They did show the new Battlefield,
Okay.
but so
That's-
did the other ones. And basically, they covered it outside of it, so I don't even consider it really a part of the EA thing. They didn't really add anything new to it.
Right. It was just the same
Basically
trailer
said,
that they released.
just as a reminder,
Battlefield.
That's the only thing I'm excited for, but they're not hyping it up as
Yeah.
much as I thought they would.
I mean, of everything they brought up in that thing, that was the most important thing. So I'm just gonna say, unless you want to hear why it was bad, you can basically skip the EA conference. You can go straight on to Ubisoft, which
Ubisoft
was
was
better.
pretty good.
But
Ubisoft.
let's get started. I mean, we don't have much to talk about since mainly all of it can be summed down to sports.
Sport!
So first up, they had Dragon's Age Inquisition. Anyone here like Dragon's Age?
I actually hear my friend is a very big Dragon Age fan. She's very, very excited for Inquisition.
All right. They didn't really show it. They just showed like landscapes.
Yeah.
So that was already uninteresting. Mass Effect, they didn't show really anything except some maybe like
You
concept
went-
sketches.
You can skip. But thank you so much, EA. I love you.
I'm glad that they're doing something with Mass Effect. I
Just-
just want to see where it goes because the story did have a bunch of closures. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I
They
just wanna
said
see where
that
it goes
as we
with it.
continue Mass Effect, it's gonna be a new character. They might even do the
Okay.
Turian Wars.
okay.
I think the next
Really-
thing should be called Mass Butt Effect.
Hey,
That doesn't even
Hey,
make
That
sense.
doesn't
You can-
make any sense.
you can shut your stupid Halo.
It would
at any
Yeah.
time.
it would, you know, Zena, you could have easily said call it Ass Effect.
Yeah.
you had a butt reference right there.
Effect.
But I mean,
I
all
was
they-
trying to be not profanic.
Non-profanic.
We already called
Is that
the
a
thing shit.
profanic? Is that a word?
No, it is not a word at all.
Well, I just made it a word, mother.
No, you
beeper.
didn't.
Mother
Well-
beeper.
I
You're a
don't want
mother
to be
If-
profanic.
If it actually is a word, it'll be in the description.
It's not going to be in the description. I'm
You
not
just
doing
fucking. You just wait.
it. Yeah, yeah. You can say fuck, but you can't say ass.
Do you want me to get the dictionary right now? Spell this?
Priorities.
Cause I got one right here.
Goodbye,
we go.
Donkey
Ah,
Kong.
my
Profanic.
dictionary.
Profanic.
Not even gonna.
Profound and
Profanic.
profane. It's
Character
an
characterized
adjective.
by irrelevance or contempt for God or secret principles or things.
You're pretty profanic.
Profane.
Yeah, profanity, profane.
It's an adjective. It's a combination of profound and profane.
Well, I mean, profane is in here, but it's profanic.
Yeah.
That's what
It
they
is?
were saying it was. But anyway,
Goodish.
whatever.
You're wrong.
Close enough. Moving.
It wasn't
Yeah.
for what he meant, so.
Anyway, Mass Effect.
Meh?
Mass Effect.
Thank you.
It.
Thank you, EA. Thank you.
Little.
I mean, all
Now
they
you-
did was a dev diary. That's basically all they did. They just
Yeah,
said
but they're doing
we're
something.
gonna do something, but like it wasn't anything overly impressive. I mean, it's good that for Mass Effect fans that they announced that they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But no one really had there wasn't really like a huge mind blow
If you're
reaction.
doing Mass
from what I
Effect,
saw.
you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Not by me.
All right.
I don't know. I've
Next-
never really played any of them besides like a beta of like the third one.
They're amazing.
They're pretty good.
I heard.
Next thing.
I heard
Sims
you can't
4.
sex.
Sims 4!
Sims.
But you can
4.
have it in that game too. Sims 4.
Not a big Sims person.
I love the Sims.
I'm forced to be
Me
because my
too.
Now,
girlfriend-
hold on, people. Hold on, people. Remember,
to.
do you guys remember when I mentioned that The Sims 4 had a trailer out, like their first announcement trailer where they announced emotions and whatnot?
I
Yes.
don't remember.
Emotions can kill you.
Well,
It's interesting.
basically, nothing has changed from that first trailer a year ago.
Shocking.
Nothing. It was basically a redo of the first trailer, only with different Sims.
Shocking.
That's it. I mean,
It's not
like,
shocking.
it looks like The Sims 3 still.
Mm.
it just is adding all that I've seen added to this, unless I'm missing something horribly, is a different emotion system, and you can drag walls out when building stuff instead of like just placing down the wall.
That's it.
That's not enough for me to buy The Sims 4.
No.
Gotta add some more things.
It needs a lot more for me to buy a Sims 4. Like, even if they take like an expansion pack and just combine it with the game, like, I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, it just looks Sims 3 again, and it's gonna have the same expansion packs as The Sims 3. That's what's gonna happen.
Step up your game, EA. Come on.
Yup.
You
Yeah,
can
come on,
do
people.
a lot better.
Next
Electronic
one.
arts? More like electronic ass.
Once again,
Next-
he says ass now, but not for mass effect.
Next up, sports. We got NHL, UFC, Madden, PGA, and that's it.
I am actually excited for UFC, and I'm excited for NHL. NHL 15 and UFC are going to be amazing.
But wait a second, Matt. For UFC, based on what I saw, all they announced was that they were going to put a Bruce Lee expansion pack.
Well, yeah, well, that's their newest thing that they're trying to hype right now. But just from what I've seen about the gameplay and the mechanics and the new engine and all that, it's definitely going to blow all the other ones out of the water.
Honestly, looking at what they showed in there, it didn't look that impressive to me.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen UFC games being played. I don't like the series at all. I don't care for UFC at all.
Yeah.
Outside of it, like I played it, suspending my dislike for the actual series, not because it's violent, just because it's not my thing. And just as a game, I didn't like it. It was just I didn't like the feel of it. I didn't like the way things were going with it. And this doesn't look overly different to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be just because you don't like the series that you're not seeing it. I don't know. To me, the updated engine it's what's getting me. So.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, from what I saw of their in-game footage, it didn't look impressive to me, even as like a fighting game. Like, I'm not expecting like Mortal Kombat in their UFC games,
of course not.
but it didn't feel next gen from it.
Mm. Yeah, I'll have to check it out more, but yeah, just for me it's the engine, but also NHL. I've played not all of them. I played from 11 up till 14, and I love it. So I'm really excited for 15. Also, I'm a big hockey fan, so.
Hold on. Basically, all of these games can be summarized up in one word. Remember last year's game? Here's a couple extra details.
Yeah.
And that's all that it really did.
Like
NHL,
every game, though.
NHL, they just said the crowd's gonna be alive. That's basically all they said for it.
Yeah.
For Madden, they said the crowd's gonna be alive.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention they did a soccer game. The crowd's gonna be alive.
Oh,
They also mentioned
FIFA.
stuff. PGA, they actually did something different with that. Way different. Way different. Oh wait, Chico, you said you.
Yeah,
sent
I'm
a
just
message.
gonna have to step out for a couple
Alright,
minutes.
get
I'll be
outta
back for
here.
Sony though. Don't
Get
worry.
out of
We
here.
won't start Tony without you. Don't worry.
Yeah, because he loves his Sony. So, oh man, now we're naked
Let's
here.
talk about him while I was gone.
Yeah, what a whore.
Chico?
Okay,
More like
zoom
cheek ass.
Zoom in on his screen, and we will look at his room. And
What's on his wall?
I don't want to.
That's a GTA 5 map on his wall.
Yeah. He's also got a diploma from Clown College.
Alright, let's continue on.
Yeah, back to sports. PGA actually did something slightly different. Like all the games, but they're adding, they're actually fictional courses.
Okay.
Which is basically like they showed a course. This golfer, the standard golfer, hits the ball, and then this flaming ship crashes into an island, and the ball goes over it and lands into the hole. It was
Nice.
hilarious. I died laughing, but I'm not gonna probably buy PGA.
Depends
Golf
on how
tour.
much it is.
You know what would have been a cool thing though? A level editor.
Yeah.
I can see that being something that would sell some product. Make your own golf course.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You could like put
You'd
your
have
own little
golf
like,
courses
club.
in the shapes of boobs.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want that?
some women, I think.
True.
But,
Well, I mean, hey, it's their golf course.
Yeah.
Make your own that isn't boobs. I mean, I probably wouldn't make a boob course. I'd probably make some nice ass, classy ass course with like some oh man, he's going for the putt, and he sinks it. After that, they announced a new Mirror's Edge is in development. They showed some in-dev footage, some dev diaries, but
it's all dev stuff.
So far it looks basically like the other one.
Yeah.
Just like HD.
Yeah, that's bound to happen with dev diaries.
So, based on the EA conference, what do you think?
Thank you for Mass Effect. Fuck off with everything else. I love you, except I don't, but I do.
VD?
Wasn't it the main things Dragon Age and Mass Effect?
Basically, yeah.
No, the main things were all the sports games.
Mass
Effect and Dragon Age.
I'm gonna have to say, that's my general opinion, anyways. Since I'm not a big game fan of sports.
Yeah, I mean, this was a really unimpressive.
Like I'm all right at Madden, I guess. Like I enjoy it, but that's about it.
I mean, I'm not even alright with the Madden because I don't think it's going to be anything too different.
Like the Madden from like 5 years ago.
It's just gonna be different teams.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the Call of Duties, just different maps.
Yeah,
Except Call of Duty has really good stories sometimes.
I used to love the NASCAR games because a lot of times they would add stuff and change things every year. But then once they got to, what was it, 2008's when they really stopped innovating. Because 2007 I think had a good career mode, if I remember correctly. I got it right here, actually.
I assumed because you were looking right at it.
Yep.
NASCAR.
Yep, I don't know why they put Elliot Sadler on there. He didn't warrant anything to get on the cover. But
you know more than I do.
Who cares? But again, with EA, they just stopped innovating because they had no competition with NASCAR. They didn't really. They got rid of Papyrus when in 2003. That's the name of a company.
Papyrus.
Do you want to hear a joke about that?
No.
Why couldn't the kid
No. Stop.
No.
No means no.
Why couldn't the kid get into the pirate movie? Because it was rated R.
We're not talking about pirates.
It
You're
sounded
fired.
like you said pirates.
No, Papyrus.
Oh.
The paper. Oh. Duh.
You're fired.
It was a terrible joke.
I was
too.
never
It's so
hired.
old.
Exactly. And there's a reason.
I have no
for that.
documentation. But yeah, so EA, that was a pretty bad conference. Chico, anything? See, even words can't describe Chico's rage.
Wait.
He left.
Where is he to me?
He is to your
Am I looking at him?
left, I think.
Am I looking at him?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
ZD's on the other side. And I'm down below.
I'm gonna.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Ubisoft?
Yeah, Ubisoft. Who saw Ubisoft?
Isn't it pronounced Ubisoft?
No, it's Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's
is
Boobisoft.
pronounced.
Get it right.
Ubisoft.
Yep.
Ubisoft? More like Ubi ass.
More like soft ass. But Ubisoft, they dropped some stuff.
I liked Ubisoft's conference.
All over you.
Alright, so first up, Just Dance 4.
Oh my god.
I mean, Just Dance 2015?
Yeah, Just Dance 4.
Just Dance 2015. Ubisoft conference.
No.
Yep, you're back, Chico.
No,
See,
thanks.
you
There
missed
was a
the-
cool thing about it where you can use your smartphone and then you can dance along with it. It's not that big, but
Yeah, I mean,
it made for a nice dance sequence during the conference. I didn't see
See-
anyone else with a dance conference.
I think it was a really good intro for it because one, it wasn't their main title, so
Yeah.
it's not like they're dropping the bombshell at the beginning. And secondly, I mean, it was fun. They had "Happy" by Pharrell Williams, which is overplayed to death. But I still love that song
so much.
Still like that song.
So much.
Not enough to listen to it 24/7 like the video they've made, but
That's fine.
yeah, I mean, it was fun. They're dancing. They were all happy and like, oh, we can dance anywhere.
Because we're happy.
Well, then they played "Applause" by Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
We can dance anywhere. Chico, would you like to dance anywhere?
I'm white, so no.
I'm
That's
white too, and I would.
And I would.
You're damn right. I'm racist. Well, no, I'm not racist.
Damn straight.
I'm racist to all the white stereotypes, as in I can't dance, I can't jump, and I can't run.
You can't jump.
I can run. I'm white.
Well, good for you. I am fat. I cannot run.
No, you're not fat. You're just crippled in a sense.
Also that, but I'm also
Yeah.
fat.
Yeah, you're not that fat.
So, anyone here want Just Dance?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, if anyone saw me at prom, I mean, you know that I
one
would be
saw you at
great at. I would get the high scores on that crap.
Is this video lagging for anyone else?
It was before.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Everything's all fine and dandy.
Sunshine and
let's
rainbows.
let's move on. All right. Now, I'm gonna just tell you right now. Of all the trailers in E3 today, this one was my favorite. It just barely beat out one I'm gonna mention later. I won't spoil it. Cause I want to mention it then. But Tom Clancy's The Division had
That looked
such a
really good.
such a good trailer.
Like, it made me pretty excited.
My jaw was on the floor looking at that. And the thing is, you know what? Actually, there's 2 Tom Clancy games because they mentioned Rainbow Six later on, Siege.
Yeah.
So, like, I never was really wigging out about Tom Clancy, but the E3 today, Tom Clancy was like, whoa.
I'm glad that they're
Doing something with it.
doing good things with Tom Clancy. I haven't seen a good Tom Clancy game since like the original Ghost Recon.
Mm-hmm.
But that, I mean, that's just me. But
I mean, it's
glad-
been a
I'm
bit of
glad.
a carbon copy, or just like Call of Duty, but
Yeah.
the Division looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, that's really interesting. Rainbow Six, I'll just talk about it now. It was mentioned later in the broadcast, but, I mean, just get all the Tom Clancy's together. Rainbow Six, instead of a trailer, they did, like,
Gameplay
they show,
footage.
like, gameplay footage with, like, this 4-person team. Like, it's, like, 4 good guys versus 4 bad guys. Kind of similar to the Battlefield thing. So it seems like there's a lot of, like, idea, mopping up. And so it's bad guys versus good guys, and like they're trying to get a hostage out of a house.
That was Rainbow Six?
Yeah,
That looked amazing.
yeah.
I wasn't sure because
The environment damage was beautiful.
Yeah. No, that multiplayer, Tom Clancy's is coming back, I think.
Stepping
Because
it
that
up.
multiplayer
Stepping
was
it up.
innovative. So, it's 2 teams. The bad guys are getting
Actually, I think it's
hostage.
5 people.
Yes, it's 5
on each
people.
team.
And before you actually go into the situation, you actually have to locate where the hostage is using like this drone that runs through the house. It's just really interesting. I
Yeah,
thought
I
it looked
mean-
really cool.
I would just like especially with the environment damage. That's the thing that
Yeah.
really got me about that, because I've been waiting for a game that had that level of environment damage. It's great looking.
Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning so much.
No problem. You know, cause we just finished the EA conference.
Ah.
You know, I was watching the Video Games Awesome Lonesome thing. The host of that, Fraser, actually during the EA conference just went on the couch.
Sounds like you
like-
do that.
Yeah. Oh, we actually forgot to mention something in the EA conference. Battlefield, but you know that happened.
We've already mentioned Battlefield.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, so many topics, so little time.
Yep.
Anything else about Tom Clancy? Is anyone here thinking about getting them?
I'll probably think about it.
it. I might.
I'll get it. Probably.
I'm actually considering. I'm not a big shooter game person.
No.
No.
You're not as fluent with it as Tyler.
But yeah, I'm not a shooter game person, but I'm actually considering because it looks really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if like we're all friends and play it. That would be fun.
Look out for it in the future.
Hopefully. Alright, next one. The Crew. Anyone here heard of The Crew?
I had never heard of it. Trailer looked pretty good.
From what I saw from the trailer that I looked up, beautiful scenery. I mean, the cars look beautiful too.
The Crew Route 109 or 909, right?
It'll be interesting to see. I'm talking about the right thing, right? It's the racing game. Yeah.
Yeah, the racing.
Okay. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they do their gameplay. But yeah, it looks beautiful.
The big question I have about it, they said that they were going to have it that you can go all over America. How in-depth is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like, it can't be like it can't be like my dream of it's like 1-to-1.
1-to-1 scale, drive wherever you want.
That would be amazing.
All that happens is you get like stopped at the Canadian border. Like, nope, sorry, eh?
Oh, we're Canada's closed, eh? No entry.
Oh, the maple syrup style broke and it's covering everything.
Oh, no.
Everything's all sticky and
No, not today.
But yeah,
stereotypes.
I'm excited that there's so many next-gen racing games coming out, just because of the lack of content and lack of promises from Polyphony Digital with their Gran Turismo series. I'm kind of pissed off at them.
Actually, honestly, in the entirety of this E3 conference, only 2 racing games. The Crew, and they showed teasers of Gran Turismo.
Yeah, well, I mean, this E3 there was only 2, but from Forza New Horizon, Drive Club,
Next
Project Cars, all these other ones that have been released or not released, been teased before E3. I mean, it's a year of a racing game.
Yeah.
Yeah. BMG Drive.
Like
all those games.
Racing games are fun. If there was more of a games, I think Burnout is the one that I played at your house, John.
I don't know Burnout.
What was the one with the interactable environment?
Oh, Split Second.
Split Second. That game. We need more games like that.
I want a sequel to that.
Please,
that game was fun, and they ended it on a cliffhanger. Like, I want that game. That was what was it? BlackRock Studios, I think. That game was so fun.
If you're alive, make another one. Please,
like,
God, please.
That game is. I think it was Xbox exclusive, but it was so good.
BlackRock.
You know what happened?
Will take you in. Do it.
It was not. It was. I don't think it was hyped enough.
Yeah.
It just sank under the radar. I got because I watched this random guy do a let's play of the first part of it, and I was right there, interested.
It's really fun. Need more racing games like that.
I would like to see a new Burnout as well, just because of the fun, the arcade the arcadiness of the series. I would be excited to see a next gen, what they can do with all the physics. And stuff.
Oh, I think it might have been the EA conference again that just pissed me off. They actually showed footage of Burnout, but it wasn't for a new game. They just showed that the team that worked on this is doing something else.
Damn it, EA, get your shit together.
I think it was EA. Don't quote me on that though. It could have been Microsoft.
Either way.
I feel like EA was one of these.
It might have been that.
They were like doing meth in the bathroom, and then they're like, "Oh shit, EA's in 2 days. We gotta do something."
We got nothing. We got nothing.
Sports games. Get your sports games.
Sports games.
Fucking box.
But we didn't even make the trailer for Mass Effect yet. Just get something out there. Just show concept art.
They were the office that was on fire from chaos before E3.
Seconds before they were gonna go.
Where's his name?
They're just shitting bricks. Literally.
on stage. Ew.
Yeah, I would not want to be that announcer.
No.
Just, hey, I'm from EA and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
You're gonna love this, gang.
Okay,
Like, I
is he
miss from-
happier looking than Don Mattrick?
Who?
Again, morning. 1, Don Mastrick. 2,
Yeah.
morning.
No, no, remember
Oh,
Don isn't part of Microsoft anymore.
Mm.
I forget.
He's
I forget
part of
everyone.
Zynga now.
Oh. Buzzinga?
Zynga.
No, Zynga, the game company.
Mobile game company.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a downgrade. Jeez.
Well,
They're really rich. They are
he's
really.
CEO.
I know, but.
One.
Oh, yeah, true. He's
One,
CEO.
two.
Well, I mean, a downgrade in quality.
Yeah.
Well,
He's rich, he doesn't care.
kind of went down. They need to get rid of some people. I mean,
I
he
think
has.
he was
his
He
first
looks
area.
so depressed.
He
Aw.
probably was.
Look,
You need to give
okay,
him a hug, Adam.
put a picture of him there.
From
Just
this
look at
conference?
that face. No, from last year's conference probably,
Oh, okay.
which is what I'm referencing. Just like look at that face. Don't you just want to punch it?
No, why would you want to punch a depressed person?
Because
That'll make him more depressed.
that man.
Horrible.
Wait, what
Let's
was his
continue
name?
with Ubisoft.
Let's
Okay.
let's get
What do
back
we-
to
Just
that.
let's continue with Ubisoft.
After that
Um,
was Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah, but we already talked about
No, that's fine.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll get it.
it. Yeah, going.
Yep.
Shape Up.
You mean Dance Dance Revolution for exercising games?
Well, they had push-ups in it too.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And the Americans
Those
beat
push-up things look so. Just continually doing push-ups, bigger things. Just going. One guy had a whale on his back at one point.
Yeah, it was the American because the Americans won. The Americans beat the French. We did it.
So
We did it.
you're doing push-ups with imaginary things on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still doing push-ups.
True, you're still doing exercise. Like it's a good.
I mean, I would die of a heart
Yeah.
attack immediately just putting it in the console.
It's
Just
a,
like-
yeah, it's a good idea, but fitness and gaming just. I mean, it sells it to the older people, I think.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who is not in physical fitness, I mean, it looked cool. I mean, what's probably gonna happen is I'd probably get it, hoping that I would do something with it, but I just like play Minecraft instead.
As
Yeah.
someone who is physically fit in a sense, no. Just
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, all the major like
Go for
the
a
gym people.
thumping run, for Christ's sake.
All the
Don't
gym
spend
people.
60
That's
bucks.
so stupid.
Get Doritos. Well, I'm not sure. Is it 60? It
Probably.
might be less. I'm assuming it's probably less. I don't think it
Might be like
60.
30. If we're
30, I think, would probably be the most. At least most I'd be willing to spend if
Yes.
I was actually into it.
go to.
I just wanted to say I found out why Don Metric stepped down as the big executive CEO.
Sex scandal?
No.
CEO. It was because his next thing he was going to be was in charge of the Xbox hardware business, and he was unhappy that he wasn't going to be given a larger role within the company.
So he
They
moved
say
to
that.
So
Zynga.
he was greedy.
Yeah,
Well, they say that.
he
to
just
the
wanted
public,
more.
But this was just after the Xbox One release, like the announcement.
Well, you have to
like
think
after
it takes a
E3.
while for them to find a new executive person like that. So it wasn't. I don't think it was just because of that.
No, it was because of everyone shitting on it, everyone complaining about it. He was probably just like, might want to cut.
Well, I think
now.
I'm gonna rather believe the people actually report on it.
Never.
Oh, snap.
Never.
Why
believe
would
the
you
media
not
before
believe
you-
the report?
I don't trust
It's
the internet.
what is the source of it though? That's the
Yeah.
thing.
What's the source of our decisions on thinking?
No,
that
no, no,
it's
like,
because the
what's-
Xbox is terrible.
What is the
Like,
did it
actual
really
source of
do
that article?
Yeah, where did you find it?
Well, I'm not. It's
Because Because if it's like Microsoft, or like directly from Microsoft, then
No,
yeah,
it's
that's
some web pro news thing.
Can you send me the link to that? I want to put it in
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
description.
will. But I'm saying, I mean, what's more believable, a very formal article or just a random opinion on whether the Xbox did good or not in the official launch?
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm not
Think
talking
about
about the initial launch. I'm talking about the initial announcement.
I know. I'm done talking about it. It's all I wanted to say is that the official
The
reason.
officialness.
yep. If you want to check the officialness of the article, check in the description below. But let's continue with Ubisoft. Valiant Hearts. Hell yes.
I almost cried
yes.
while I was working because of this.
Like, I mean, if Tom Clancy's trailer wasn't so clever, and the way they did the delivery for it, Valiant Hearts would have been #1 trailer for me, because that was heart-wrenching. It was beautiful. I loved it.
That little dog.
I'm so hyped. I want it.
Almost.
I kind of want it.
I kind of want to see like the actual gameplay of it, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
really sad.
It's such a cool game. I believe it's same engine as Child of Light.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it looks really promising. You guys know about it? You two over there?
nope.
No.
I just.
Well, look it up, Danica. It's awesome.
Oh my god, you might
we
cry.
get to Sony now.
No, we're talking
No.
about Ubisoft. We had to sit through Microsoft and EA. I'm going to talk about.
You didn't even have to sit through all of EA.
I was
You didn't even have to
working.
sit through all of it.
I would not want to. I would have
No,
just
you
closed
didn't have
it.
to sit through the talk. You went somewhere probably to poop.
Yeah, you just
Those
got
are
up.
fighting words.
I was actually taking out my dog and then taking out the garbage. But anyway, that's besides
That's
the point.
fine. That's fine.
All right, but yeah, Valiant Hearts. It's a World War I side-scroller game. I believe it's side-scroller because that's
Looks
the
like
engine.
it.
And you two need to watch that trailer.
Yeah,
because it's cool.
it's
really
cool and it's depressing.
And since we talked about Rainbow Six, that ends it for Ubisoft. What do you guys think of what we've seen today? What do you think? Yeah,
Day zero. Before we get to Sony,
yeah, we're still talking about Ubisoft. Don't worry, don't.
I'm
don't get your knickers.
excited for Assassin's Creed. Also,
Kind of hope Valiant Heart is for PC. Then I'll
the
definitely
crew,
play it.
the crew looks pretty good.
Mm.
What else? I don't know. Ubisoft.
Ubisoft has always done good, and I missed
pretty
Girlwood
good.
so much. I missed
Yeah,
her so much.
Aisha Tyler was the host
Again,
for this,
and she was the
and
host
she
2 years
was
ago.
amazing.
She's amazing.
I thought she hosted the last 2 years.
I don't
last
know.
year, though.
I don't remember last year. Year before.
No, she mentioned that she hosted the last 3 years at the beginning.
I know 2
But,
years ago was the Girlwood thing, which.
Yeah, this year she had a shirt that had a picture of a lady and a bone.
Wait a
so she
minute.
had a lady
You
boner shirt.
forgot something about Ubisoft. You
What?
forgot Far Cry 4, mister.
Far Cry 4 was mentioned more in the Sony. So we're
They
gonna talk
still
about it.
mentioned it.
They did mention
And I
it.
remembered, so I'm happy.
There's so much I have to write down, but I do have it listed under Sony.
Far Cry 4, though. That was
Yeah, Far
mentioned
Cry
in
4.
Ubisoft.
We'll get to that in a
The
little bit.
trailer was in Ubisoft.
We'll
Gameplay
get to
was
that.
more- I'm saying, sir,
We will cover this.
sir.
Yes, ZD, you have a question.
Well, it's not really a question, more like a statement. I just want to point out that Ubisoft forgot the pickles.
What?
What?
The pickles. The pickles.
Ubisoft forgot the pickles.
I don't understand.
I don't.
Don't get it.
Can you elaborate?
No
for
one
me?
gets
We're-
the
we're-
reference?
No,
It's
we're all
SpongeBob.
lost here.
They were under their
yeah,
tongue the
SpongeBob.
whole time.
But
What
does
did that have to do with
Ubisoft?
anything?
Ubisoft forgot to mention the pickles.
Jesus,
That
ZD.
doesn't. No.
No.
What
Shut
if
up.
they were actually going to? We won't know.
EA and Microsoft and Sony all forgot the pickles.
Well,
and
they did.
There's none of them mentioned any damn pickles.
They all forgot the pickles.
Anyway, moving on to Sony, because that's stupid.
Ubisoft.
You're fired
Ubisoft,
again.
I just want to say before we head there, Ubisoft
Very good.
had very great. I consider it was a great conference. There's a lot of good titles. I really like Tom Clancy stuff. Crew, Valiant Hearts, Assassin's Creed.
It's all gonna be good. Ubisoft always does good content, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, I mean their weakest points were Shape Up and Just Dance, and those were good for their niches.
Bad.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Does things that they kind of have to do.
If your worst is okay, then
Had a good conference.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now, Chico.
Sony.
Hey,
Sony Master Race.
wait.
What?
I was really hoping they'd mention something about new trials or like an expansion or something.
Trials is dead.
But they didn't.
Trials isn't dead.
Yeah, it's actually quite popular with Trials.
I played the Fusion
Honestly,
demo. It's really fun.
Might.
Yeah, I played the not Fusion demo and I had fun.
Or not Fusion. What's the newest one that they have?
It's Fusion.
Evolution.
Is it? Evolution. Trials Evolution.
That was the last one.
No, like
No,
the
no,
futuristic one.
That's Fusion.
Yeah.
Okay, then I've played the demo of that, and it was really good.
Don't joke me around, Chico.
I don't know. I just
Don't be
I don't even
jerking
know
him.
my name anymore.
I'm
Don't
jerking
be
you, I
jerking him.
guess. But yeah, Sony.
All right,
Well,
So-
yeah, there it is.
it's back.
You should just keep that up the entire time, because we all know it's just gonna be there.
All right, so they started off by showing some Destiny cinematics.
You know,
I know Tyler's excited for Destiny. Anyone else here excited for Destiny?
I guess CD is
Especially
really
because it's for PC and Xbox One, not
And
just
PS4.
Xbox One.
And
yeah,
you know,
PS4.
also PlayStation, since they covered it in their conference.
Yeah, I think we're the only company that covered it in our conference. Microsoft. Microsoft.
Step
Yeah.
up, Microsoft.
Sony actually had a pretty damn long conference. They had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it could be because I haven't looked as much into Destiny.
Neither have I.
There isn't. It currently doesn't.
Proud of
interest me at the moment.
The only thing I have to say about Destiny
Quit
is
touching it.
well, just because I'm not like I said before, I'm not a big Halo fan or like Titanfall fan, so the futuristic aspect of it doesn't appeal to me. But seeing what they did with, I think they showed story a little bit. Seeing what they did with that and how it looks, it looks good. I'll probably get it just to have it because everybody else has it, but.
Bandwagoner.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
really
it's
like
a good
indie games.
game and I get attached to it, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it. But
Well, they're putting like $500 or $600 million into it. It better be a good game.
yeah.
You know, you'd think that.
But there could be
They're gonna screw it up.
better games.
They spent it all
Possibly.
on one level.
All
Spent
the
it all on cheap hookers and booze.
all the Bungie employees go home every day high off meth.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good video game, yeah!
So ZD, you have read a little bit on it. Can you sell it to us for a little bit? Like,
Didn't we already
you're
talk
excited.
about this?
We did, but get
the first one.
in case. Yeah, but just give us a little bit of a refresher.
Wait, you lost me.
Shocker.
Sell me on the damn game.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, ZD.
It's the
Sony.
it's Bungie's first official big game since Halo 3. So that's what I'm really excited about.
Now I know why you're excited.
Because like I can just imagine the ideas, the original thought processes for that game were around the time when that great game was being released. So that's a big inspiration for me of why I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. Also, it's apparently very vast. A lot of customization.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I might be wrong. But it's kind of like a really big open world.
Yeah, I knew they were
Yeah.
going for a more like an MMO first-person shooter type deal, or third-person. But yeah, it's definitely like an MMO shooter.
get
don't know
so
what
much
person
more
it
of
is.
the MMO experience if it's a first person.
I don't
In
no,
my
don't
honest
quote me on third person because I'm not sure what person it is, but
But quote
Yeah.
me, they forgot the pickles.
Shut up.
Please shut up.
Let's go on to the next thing. The Order. They showed a trailer.
Order.
That was
Yeah,
that
that
was a
looks
pretty
pretty
freaky
good.
trailer.
I've been in love with the Order since they showed it at last E3. Yeah, can't wait.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna get it because if you saw my playthrough of Lone Survivor, that gave me the willies. So I'm probably gonna just like have like a
Did
stroke
it make
attack.
your willy nilly?
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. So I mean, it looks promising. The trailer looks good. I wonder what the gameplay will look like.
Think futurist. Well, not futuristic. Think 1800s
Think the
steampunk.
future.
Steampunk with. Yeah, steampunk.
Yeah,
I like me some steampunk. I love
Yeah, I'm
steampunk.
about that.
So.
It's pretty good. I'm excited.
for
I'm really
steampunk
excited.
talk.
I can just imagine
Yeah.
someone playing a punk song and then just having like steam come out from below them.
No.
If you want to hear some steampunk music, I can send you some.
Link in the description.
Yeah, like on Extraordinary Gentlemen and whatnot.
Link
But,
in the description.
Watch Repo, a genetic opera. That's a big steampunk thing. And it's fucking Repo.
Like Repo 911.
that's Reno.
Oh,
That's a great show.
I watched the movie. That was really funny.
I haven't seen that yet.
No, neither.
Yeah, wow, we're the opposite. You saw the show, but not the movie. I saw the movie, but not the show.
I watched the show every day when I got out of school, so it was great.
The thing I like about the movie is that, like, not knowing any of the characters going into it, I didn't feel lost.
True. Yeah, that's a good thing.
It was pretty accessible. I don't feel like anything got really spoiled from the show. Like, I still don't know about much what happens in Reno. All I know is what happens in Miami.
Crazy shit happens in Reno.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Stays in Reno. That should be something I should add to my rotation of stuff to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely a good show.
Moving onward, Entwined. Some artsy fartsy stuff.
I like the
Indie
artsy
title, kinda?
fartsy stuff.
Indie title, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it looked cool.
Yeah, it looked.
What was like the gameplay for it though?
It looked
Because I
like
think
Breakout and Tempest 2000, but I'm not sure.
not familiar with either game.
Nope.
Just like there's a big circle and you go around it shooting.
Oh, like
things
super,
down.
like super hexagon.
Yes.
Well, I'm assuming it will be a little easier than that. I mean, I really had nothing to say about it. This is the first I've heard of it.
Looked nice. I think that's all that matters at this point.
Do you
It was really aesthetically
do
pleasing.
you know the developer, or was it more of an indie title?
I don't know. I know I didn't focus too much on that one. I got distracted, probably by ZD shenanigans, because all four of us were watching it together.
I was
Well,
playing
for-
Dota at the
Yeah,
3.5.
because indie title at E3 on a Sony stage, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would think.
They had a couple of indie-ish projects that were up on the stage, and
Yeah.
that's why I think really set them apart from the other ones. Like Microsoft, they just showed their indies in like a quick slideshow.
Yeah.
Here, only 4 were in their slideshow, and they each got a little bit of time to them. And then some their big indie stuff got like stage-related things. So
Yeah, that like going back to the other podcast, like Sony is just blowing
They're
the
all
indie
about the
game
indies
market.
right
Yeah,
now.
they love it, and I mean it shows because the gamers love it too. So
Yeah.
they're doing something right.
Yeah, it's very good that they're embracing the indie market. It's something that really needs to be done in this current era of gaming. We have to start accepting all of the developers to get this medium moving forward.
and Little Big Planet 3.
It's a little
Yeah.
big planet.
It's a little big planet.
Yeah, it'll probably be cool. They added new characters. They added like a little
So it's
doggy
not just
guy, a
Sackboy?
little not just Sackboy. They had a little doggy guy and a little birdie guy.
There have always
some
been more
dump-
characters than
Some
Sackboy.
derpy guy who's like, duh.
My guy was always Mexican with a frying pan.
Nice.
So,
The last of the Mexicans.
haha.
South Park reference.
But yeah,
Yeah, it looked
yeah.
it looked cool.
Oh,
It'll
speaking
definitely-
of that, I finally finished that thing.
What thing?
A playthrough that I was watching of it.
Oh,
That was a good game.
I'm potatoes and go good with potatoes.
He's not good with potatoes. He drops
so
them
yeah.
all over the floor.
Anyway,
What?
keeping to our
You told me you dropped potatoes all over the floor while you were working.
That was an accident. The box
I'll
came
wait.
out.
I'll wait.
All 100 potatoes.
Anyway, getting back to
Yeah.
gaming news.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloodborne, which was a title I hadn't heard about until this.
Sounded like blood porn when we first heard.
Yeah, we were like,
Yeah,
Bloodborne,
the
what?
accent on him.
I'm
Kinky.
you know, looking at Bloodborne.
He's
is that-
looking it up. You can tell he looks it up.
no,
His
you're gonna get
face
some
changes.
weird stuff. I feel. You're
No,
gonna get
no,
some
no, I'm
really
not looking up
weird
blood
stuff.
porn. I'm looking
I'm
up
not even gonna
Bloodborne.
link that.
I might
Oh,
look
God.
blood porn now.
Oh god. Oh god. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. Don't put a
I'm
link in the
looking it
description
up.
either.
I'm not.
Oh, okay, so it's a creative direction from.
What the fuck?
Back to Bloodborne.
What?
So yeah, Chica.
What the fuck?
I'm going to sleep with images in my head tonight.
I know it's late when we're filming this.
I see blood elf porn, apparently.
Just go to Google
Hey,
Images.
it's a popular subgenre.
Go to Google Images. That's all you need to do.
No, you just said don't.
Well, I mean, if he was going to.
All right, Chico. What did you say? What were you gonna say?
Hello. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bloodborne. From what I just looked up, it's from Dark Souls, or the creators of Dark Souls, or something along those lines. So that'll be
Yeah, I
interesting.
remember that. Yeah, that does sound interesting. However, it does look like it looks zombie-ish.
Mhm.
Were they zombies in there, or were they werewolves?
Yeah,
or
I just didn't- I
vampires,
didn't-
Or the Loch Ness monster.
I didn't watch the trailer. All I saw was the Dark Souls. So
Yeah, I mean, it looks really dark and cool, but again, it's similar, like we mentioned earlier with Sunset Overdrive. It looks like another zombie type thing.
yep.
Far Cry 4.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, take it away.
Oops.
I barely watched it. Don't you dare boo Far Cry. Far Cry is really good.
I said. Eh. I
Pretty good.
I never played Far Cry, so
Me
Me
either.
neither.
Yeah,
It looks really good though. I've always admired how they looked.
It looks cool.
yeah, I guess so.
Hey, you want to play some stickball?
Want to play some stickball, Johnny? Stop putting in stupid things in the chat.
I know. Actually, ZD, I hear like a.
Jesus.
I get the Skype thing. Only put it there if I ask you to put like an article in there,
Yeah, it's ZD.
or if like you mention something that requires an article. I mean, like, if I look back on the stream and there's stuff about pickles in here, I'm gonna murder you.
No, there's potatoes and apples so far. There aren't any pickles yet.
Oh, thank God. If you put it in there, you're gonna die.
So what?
But yeah. So unfortunately, we can't talk too much about Far Cry 4 because none of us know anything about it.
The trailer looked
I mean,
good.
it looked
Gameplay
good.
looked alright. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah, sorry, Far Cry people. They all instantly subscribe and then unsubscribe.
Sorry.
Dead Island 2 had a really interesting trailer, like they always tend to do.
Dead Island 2, didn't they already come out with a second one?
They came
They
out
came
with
out
Dead Island Riptide.
Oh, okay.
But this is the official.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. You said it close enough to the same time.
Oh boy. What are you gonna kiss now?
And
We will always love you. Alright.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Dead Island 2. The trailer was really cool.
CD.
Yeah, I missed it.
I
didn't see it.
Come on, Chico, get together.
I'm
But,
sorry, I had to work.
I would suggest watching it first, but all I'll say is that involves a jogger jogging down the street. It was really cool, and it had a really good atmosphere.
Hopefully it's not as buggy as Dead Island was.
Yeah, I don't know about how buggy Dead Island Riptide was, if any.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Stop.
never played it.
So, I mean, it looks interesting. Wish them the best, but again, another zombie game.
Zombies, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's one zombie game I'm interested in that's on Steam Greenlight, but they haven't really put any updates on it lately. Death Road to Canada.
Interesting.
Looks really cool
Zombies,
because it does
yeah.
something a little bit different. It's zombies, but it's a little different. It's a zombie road trip
They're
simulator
nice
based on
zombies.
I know.
but it's not. But it's not Oregon Trail. It's different. It's top down. You form a little posse and recruit people, and it looks really cool. It's all pixel based. So I actually would check that out. That thing looks pretty cool.
Like it.
I'm still looking for when they're gonna release it. 'Cause I want it. Another really good trailer, also in the comedy department, like the Dead Island trailer. Magica 2. One hilarious trailer. And two, we just played Magica on the channel. If you want to check that out, in the description, also on the channel, we played 4 episodes of it. Unfortunately, didn't get many good reviews, so unless we get some people asking for it, it looks like we're not going back to it. No, well, not reviews, but views. Like, it got like maybe like 6. So, I mean, it looks cool. Based on the trailer, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be like the same thing.
I don't know.
I'm hoping for new spells.
I never played Magica, so.
I'm hoping
I'm
for
hoping
new
for
combos.
a friendly fire option.
Yeah.
Turn that off, yeah.
Turn that off.
Turn it off, eh?
You know, he electrocuted his cat in the trailer, and I immediately thought of what happened to me. Yep, comedy trailer. Yeah. Also, wait, I just want to go back to EA. In their Sims trailer, their Sim died.
Nice.
And they were laughing about it too. It was horrible.
That's
Oh,
They got beaten up by an old. It was. Yeah.
yes.
Grim Fandango. Remastered.
That's interesting.
Never
Was
played
not
it.
expecting that at
No.
all going into this.
Never played it.
I have not played Grim Fandango, but from what I hear, it's considered really high
Yeah.
regard. I kind of want to play it. Maybe even the remaster if it comes out for.
I think play the remaster.
Yeah, if it comes out for Steam.
Should, I think.
But yeah, that was like a big
That's
piece
a-
of.
Coming out of left field there.
Yeah, I liken it. I consider this like the Conkers of the Sony thing. It's something that no one was expecting that just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Next up, Abzu, by the team who did Journey. That looked another artsy fartsy game. Actually, the art style. There were 3 games that, to me, a similar-ish style, and they were Entwined, Abzu, and I think I'll mention now since this is the next topic, No Man's Sky. All of them had like a really bright, stark color scheme to them, and they all looked really cool.
I hope it's another Journey-like game.
Yeah, if it's anything like Journey was, definitely Game of the Year.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm not
Calling
hoping
it
for
right now.
another.
Calling it right now.
I'm not hoping for another Journey exactly. But I'm hoping that they can produce something
No. Yeah,
that's
no, I'm not
equally
saying
really cool.
not saying like another Journey, like exactly
like
like
another-
Journey
You
copies,
can
but like
never make another
something
game like
like along the lines of, well, not along the lines of, but I mean it's from the same company, yeah. They also made Journey also made Flower, so Flower was really good, I thought. Yeah. But
Oh,
press
it
one
was-
button and just go. That was, I mean, it was fun to play. It actually had some story to it, which was interesting. But yeah, if it's anything like
check
what they've
this
made
out
in the
tomorrow.
past, yeah, if there's anything like what they made in the past, it'll
It's gonna be
it'll be
beautiful.
pretty good. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And No Man's Sky is it looked like it was like a a flying game. I think it might have had some on thing where you're going through space and going to different planets, and they had dinosaurs.
They
And,
said
Oh, boy.
something about everyone starting on a different world.
That's cool.
Like,
Interesting.
no one has the same world.
huh. That's cool. That's cool.
It's interesting.
So yeah, like the three like indie titles that came out for this are like the big produced ones. Those are something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Now, the thing that really set Sony apart from the other ones, they didn't just talk about games. They talked about hardware.
Yes.
PlayStation camera.
Oh, like the
What
did
iToy from the PS2?
No, they're
Um,
the PlayStation camera. They have the newer version for PS4, which you
Yeah.
don't need, like Microsoft needed. But I don't have one yet. But it's a good piece of hardware to have. It just adds so much more to the console.
Yep, and they're doing I think direct YouTube and Twitch
Ooh.
streaming and
Well,
uploads.
they already have Twitch streaming on the system, which you can use your camera to show your face or whatever. The only thing that they're integrating the direct upload from Share Factory to YouTube, which is going to be great because
That's awesome.
that'll cut down my time from doing all the editing on the PS4, maybe adding commentary on my computer, but doing all the editing on the PS4, putting in a thumb drive, waiting for it to transfer to the thumb drive, pulling it out, putting it in my computer, waiting for it to transfer from the thumb drive to the computer, and then
And
uploading it to YouTube.
it.
USB
That's what I got
3.0.
it.
So, yeah, I do have 2.0.
Yeah, can't wait for another video from you, Chico. I think you could put out some nice content.
I am actually probably going to make a video after this video. Spoilers.
You want to give us like a teaser as to what it could be?
It involves the PS Plus game, one of the PS Plus games, because now they're up to 2 of the month.
Well, narrow it down.
It involves one of them. I'll just say it's Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate, which is like a side-scrolling shooter adventure. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. And you'll see that right here on Morningstar
How
Studios.
are you not exhausted?
That'll be
Me?
later in the week.
Yeah.
I woke up at 11, and then I was at work all day doing nothing. So I have a bunch of energy right now.
Getting trapped in a car for 7 hours and then working isn't fun.
Trapped in the car, or
Yes, trapped.
just you were on a car ride and you were just in the car for 7
No, I
hours?
was trapped in the car.
Oh, like you got like kidnapped, held hostage in the
No,
trunk?
but I had to sit in the backseat with my sister and her boyfriend.
I had to sit in the back seat. I was trapped.
Yes, boy.
PlayStation TV, and they have a series that they announced called Powers, which is a superhero detective series.
That'll be interesting. I'm excited. To see, I'm excited to see where they're going with the TV.
If possible, I would try to see that at some point or something.
I get it for free because I'm a PlayStation Plus member, but
Yeah. Oh, wait, you get it for free. I don't get it for free, so I have to not watch it. I'll just watch the Hulu series, The Awesomes, superheroes too. I
that's a
guess.
good series too.
I saw a couple of. I saw a couple clips. I want to get enough time. I'm gonna see a full
That's
episode. Of it.
Seth Meyers, right?
Yeah. Of Seth Meyers fame.
Yep. Saturday Night Live fame.
It's
In the
Saturday
news.
Night Live.
In the news fame with Seth Meyers. Anyway,
Yep. And let's
that's
see.
at least wrong.
Another out of left field thing. Ratchet and Clank movie.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I was.
It'll. You know what? That'll be because so Ratchet and Clank came out for PlayStation 1, I think.
PS2.
Was it PS2?
Original Ratchet and Clank was PS2.
Anyway,
Right.
I'd never played it, so I don't know. But that's like so like Xbox had whatever, I don't even know that you started because when I had a PS2 I was around like 12-ish. So Ratchet and Clank was that I'm 12, I'm gonna play this game because it's what I want to play, and
Yeah.
now they're growing up and they're making the series more mature, and now there's a movie for all those people that played Ratchet and Clank as a kid, so it adds to the nostalgia, and
Yeah.
Sony is
Curious.
I love Sony. I'm sorry.
So far, based on the trailer, it seems like it operates like the trailers for the games, like the way they do their acting.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem too different.
Mhm.
I wonder how it will be, because, I mean, usually the record of video game movies,
Not so good.
especially not
Like the
good.
Halo movie, 8 minutes, and then nothing.
It's
So I
Thinking
mean,
more.
anyone here gonna see Ratchet and Clank the movie?
My
I'll have to
Never
see
play
more
it.
about it. But yeah, I've never played it. It'll be interesting to see because
It
like I don't know the
depends.
story, so
For me, it depends on where they left off in the story, because I stopped playing after Deadlocked, which was a really good one. It's very innovative for the series. I liked it.
All right. Next thing, a remaster. We'll get both of the remasters out of the way. Well, one's technically a remaster, one's technically just is coming to the console. Last of Us remastered.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I loved Last of Us on PS3.
I love
Played,
The Last
played
of
the
Us
crap.
so
I
much.
played I think 4 hours a day, and then my brother took it back because it was his game. Still is his game, but he doesn't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. Like he played it.
How do you lose that game?
I don't think he lost. I think he let somebody borrow it. But played that game, gave it to me for like 4 hours, played it, loved it, gave it back to him. He went to bed. I took it, stayed up all night, and beat it in the same day. So yeah,
Attaboy.
I love that game.
That frackin' ending.
I hated the ending.
No spoilers here. though.
Not giving it. I'm annoyed with it.
I'm curious to see if the remaster comes with the DLC though.
Yeah,
So I haven't played
that. Would be
that
a nice
either.
touch.
I saw that DLC was
No
really
spoilers.
I mean, seeing the footage from it from the old version, it already looked really nice.
Yeah.
This will probably look even nicer.
1080p on 60 frames. It'll be nice. Just saying.
Yeah, mine eyes are gonna melt.
Yes,
Brain's gonna be lump.
definitely.
I don't know. Something about The Last of Us and Telltale Games The Walking Dead makes me think that there's more of a market, which is maybe why we're seeing so many zombie games.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to catch on with the market that The Walking Dead and Last of Us has created. But unless they create those amazing, compelling stories like The Walking Dead and Last of Us have done, they're not going to meet with as much success as they have.
Yeah, unless it's like something quirky, like with something like I mentioned earlier, Death by the Canada. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like tragic.
Yeah.
It probably. I think they're gonna be playing it for humor.
Well-
but if the humor is good enough in the scenario, you can also make it work as well there too. But yeah, it's all about the story you present.
Yeah.
With it.
Also,
Definitely.
as GLaDOS once said, tragedy plus time equals comedy.
And
No one knows.
So
Oh, yeah.
What else?
Metal Gear.
Never played
Thanks,
it.
God.
Hold
What?
Hold on.
Never was a Sony
on.
person.
There you go.
Remember, this is a kid show.
$30 for a demo.
Okay, that's my.
So worth
The
it.
only problem I have with that is you get one stage and it just it changes time and that's it. But
Wait.
it's a good.
It was $30.
It was
Yeah.
$30. That's
That
not the actual
that
game.
you
That's
just showed was
that is-
What a
$30.
rip.
that is what is it? Ground Zeroes,
Ground
which is
Zero.
the prequel to the Phantom Pain. So basically, it's just showing off their engine and what they can do with the game.
For $30.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, I wouldn't pay
Konami?
$30.
I'm a great Metal Gear fan, so I liked it.
You got suckered.
I did.
into
I,
the-
I don't
He's
even
fine.
care. I got bamboozled, but I loved every minute of it.
I've been flim-flammed.
Wait, did you finally get that patch that rolled off the cliff?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was so stupid. I jumped off after it. I was.
Yeah. Were you
wanted it.
able to progress?
What do you mean? I just started over.
No, like, do you have to get that patch to progress?
No, it's a Easter egg. You get all 10 and you get a trophy. Woohoo.
Okay. Trophies! Did you get all 10?
No.
You
But yeah, the Phantom Pain looks really good. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm really excited.
It's been a
The
year
only
since
thing
we've
I
seen the
remember-
last trailer, right?
Yeah, last E3. They
Yeah.
showed the open worldness of it.
So hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on it. I'm not so sure what I think about an open world Metal Gear, but it reminds me of like the best parts of Metal Gear Solid 3 that I loved, which was the survival aspect of it. So,
And the trailer was really cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really interesting trailer. Kind of gruesome in parts.
that's Metal Gear Solid, though.
That's
So yeah, I mean, that's something like I think
Crawling
literally
through a corridor of microwaves.
no spoilers.
Literally, it melted
spoilers.
faces off.
Shit.
Damn it, Adam!
Oh, come on. Come on. They won't even know what I'm talking about until they get to that part, so.
That surprised me. Like, hey, go here, and you're like, okay.
What?
I was
Yes.
like mashing that button, like, go, go.
No, stay, no. That
Spoiler.
final fight was really good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yes, CD.
The only thing I remember from Metal Gear Solid 3 was the trailer, and all I remember is the dude slicing watermelons into tiny pieces.
Yep.
So that's my opinion of everything.
Anyone here gonna get Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
I'll watch
Yeah.
and play it.
Yes.
I'll come
I'll
over
watch
and
and play it too. For the channel.
I watched
That's a lot of
I
data.
watched Metal Gear Solid.
We're gonna get a lot of views.
All of Metal Gear Solid 4 that I've seen, I was watching your brother play when he brought his PS3 over to my house.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was great.
Yeah,
That's why I bought it again. I bought it from GameStop, and I have it. So
It's so good.
so good.
All right. I was gonna mention this with the last one, but I've completely forgotten this one with the regular schedule. GTA 5 coming to PS4.
I'm excited.
NPC.
NPC.
Hopefully,
Also-
PC.
No, it is.
that wasn't-
NPC too.
It is. Where? Can I get your source on that?
Um,
I mean, it wasn't
yeah.
announced at E3 here.
I don't remember
If it
the source.
then find the source.
If you can find me the article, send it to me, and I'll put it in the description. If you can't find it, it just won't be in the description. Let's do this. Game time. But yeah, GTA 5 seemed fun. Chico.
Yes, I'm excited. I'll probably get it. Also, shots fired at Microsoft. Their biggest feature was you can transfer your data from PS3 and Xbox 360 to PS4.
How is that gonna work though?
I have no idea, but
This
they'll
is
do
how,
it.
You ready?
Probably
You
just
ready?
a USB
They're gonna
plug-in.
look. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Probably just like a saved
They're
file.
gonna
They'll
go home.
probably,
Memory.
I mean, it can't be too much of a different save file format, so they'll probably just look at the memory file and be like, oh, you have all of this done. Here you go. So,
Is that the article?
Y'all.
yeah.
All right. So it'll be in the description. If you out there want to check it for validity, you guys can let us know about
Yell
that.
at ZD how terrible his sources are.
Personally,
Hey, that pickle charm seemed legit.
Oh god, there's pickles in there now.
Damn it! What did I tell you?
It was
You're
from
fired.
a while ago.
you're fired.
You're fired.
It was from exactly 19 minutes ago.
You're fired.
Yeah, but that was
You're
after
fired.
I yelled at you.
You know, it was never
Fired.
hired.
What else do we
You're
got?
still fired.
All right.
Is that all of you?
Arca-
No, Arkham
Nope,
Knight.
there's two more E3, and then we have two other topics that we need to bring up quick.
I have a couple.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
They put out the trailer for that,
Batman's
and
God.
some game that looked cool.
Pretty much Batman is God.
Batman
okay,
is a Rambo
so-
that can fly now.
the combat sequence. Okay, so if you ever seen 300, take the scenes where Leonidas was being badass and going slow-mo and all that, and make him Batman. That's all it was.
If you ever played
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, imagine the point. Spoilers. You're about to fight 1,000 Heartless. Something badass like that, where you're just like, I'm gonna murder all these fucking things, and there ain't nothing anything can do to stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of Batmobile stuff, so driving stuff. You have the combat system, which is I'm assuming it's the same combat.
I don't
engine
know why
as
they
the
would change
past
it.
games.
Don't
Yeah.
fix what
Yeah.
ain't broken.
I like that system.
It's so good.
Was the glide
Well-
function always in there?
Yes, glide.
Because it seemed like he could like fly for a crap
Billion
ton more.
years.
Yeah, the glide function was always in there. They have,
I mean,
like,
it
this-
Also-
looked really good because there was a bunch of city to explore. So
Yeah, so potential for open world. That scarecrow looked really cool.
yeah,
scared.
Really good art design behind that. Also, like at the beginning when they were showing the robotic bat suit like coming together. Oh, that was so cool.
it's like the opening to StarCraft 2.
I
Alright.
just want to know if it's a prequel or a sequel. Because if they're
Yeah.
continuing the story from Arkham City, I will be very happy.
I'm assuming it's probably from that since I don't think he would have the robot suit right away from if it was a prequel.
Yeah. Why would he downgrade?
I'm assuming he upgrades to robot Batman, Robo-Bat.
No,
Because they were also talking about all the robotic enemies and stuff. So they weren't in the other ones.
Robot
No.
future.
So I
Well,
would
they
assume
could-
it would be a sequel, but
yeah.
anything can
Yeah,
happen.
you never know. Anyone here gonna get that?
Nope.
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe. I would like to.
Not a big fan of the Batman games.
They're so good.
Want to know why I'm not getting it?
Why?
Because I'm Batman.
No,
I'm
you're
Batman.
not.
I'm
Yeah,
Batman.
you don't need to get the game if you're already Batman.
Oh, Derek's Batman.
Derek is Batman.
He is the knight.
Yeah, Derek's one of
He is
our
the pink.
friendos behind the scenes. He's on our Minecraft
He
server.
is the doctor.
He is the knight. We have one more thing left in the Sony conference that we're gonna mention, and then we can
Move on to more topics.
yeah, we'll just give a wrap up of Sony, wrap up of E3 so far, and go on to our remaining topics. Uncharted 4. Now, the stream cut out when I was watching it, so I missed the entire trailer, so I know absolutely nothing about Uncharted 4.
What?
It just, like, it died, and it came back just as it ended. So I missed all of Uncharted 4.
I only saw snippets of it, but from what I saw,
You base god.
it looks really good. Nathan Drake is back, so
Huzzah.
yeah.
It's Nathan
So is anything
fucking
like-
Drake. Come on, people. You know you love him.
Anything, like, cool and new in the trailer that, like made you, like,
I couldn't
like
see
masturbate
anything.
hard
Yeah,
to it?
I wasn't really paying
Sandpaper.
attention.
Wow. You guys are the best journalists.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention much because I'm not a big fan. I mean, it's Uncharted, so you can't be a fan. You can't not be a fan.
If you play PS4.
Right, I haven't played any of them, but it looks good.
Yep. Anyone here thinking about getting it?
I might.
He might. He's the only one that can, I think.
Yeah. Tyler, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So.
one thing we missed.
Wait,
One thing we missed in the PlayStation conference. I'm just saying.
yeah. What?
PlayStation Now.
Oh, yeah,
PlayStation Now.
Their streaming service. It's gonna be, from what they're saying, it's gonna be pretty cool. I was actually in GameStop the other day, and I was talking to the guy, and I asked. I know, for GameStop, but
Mom and pop shops all the way.
I was actually talking to the guy about what he heard about anything he heard about it, and he's saying, yeah, the people that are in the beta now are talking about how faster-paced games are a little bit laggy, just because it is a streaming service. You're not actually downloading the game, but like slower-paced games like RTS and turn-based and all that,
Papers, please.
they'll be a lot better because it is streaming. So
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna play PlayStation Now?
I believe that there's a small fee, but I don't know if like PlayStation Plus members will get it for free. So I'll have to
I would
see.
assume so.
I'll have to see.
ZD.
There was another thing. They also at E3 for Sony, they said that they were going to be releasing the Minecraft for the next gen consoles.
And seeing as how I am mayor of Minecraft, that is very nice. It's very.
He's mayor of the biggest town on our server, and he's so happy about it.
Police chief of the smallest.
Yep. There's only 3 now.
That's-
Technically, we're not the smallest anymore since ZD only has one
Oh,
building.
ZD has a town.
Yeah, he just built it. We're gonna kick his ass.
should-
I'm already being attacked by terrorists.
We should invade him.
Let's do it.
Morningstar, occupy.
I'm your sheriff. I will arrest you.
No, you won't.
You
Nothing
can,
to
you can
arrest
have the
us.
council impeach you.
We could have the council approve military action.
I will approve any military action.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, technically, declaring war isn't against the law. But anyway. So, is that it?
I think that's all for
Yeah.
E3.
Sony.
I just
yeah.
have a
Alright,
question
so-
for everyone, quick.
Yeah.
Regarding Nintendo. Because of the... Stop that.
Yeah, please.
Because of their flop of the Wii U sales, which have come up a little bit because of Mario Kart 8, you think they might be announcing a new system?
No.
No.
They have always, on the off years, announced a new system. Like
No.
they're usually ahead of the game. I mean, yeah, it's
They're
probably
not yet.
I know probably
Not
not
It's
yet,
yet,
way
but
too soon.
Way
they could
too
be
soon.
desperate after the Wii U, but
Though
Seeing-
I am very interested to see what they're going
Yeah.
to announce next.
I'm very curious as to what
Seeing
they
as
will
how the
announce.
Wii U can already run the new Smash Bros. In 1080p,
No, that's
I get-
not. That's not what
I don't
I'm saying.
think
The
they need-
flop of the. It's not the more powerful system. It's like the new system. They have always been innovative with their systems. The Wii, completely innovative with their almost completely motion controlled. The Wii U was innovative with their tablet. They could have been thinking for something while they were making the Wii U, and because that flopped, they might panic and jump ship and try and do this new thing. I'm not
The
saying they,
Virtual Boy 2!
I'm not saying they are, but
Yeah, I don't.
maybe
I highly
they
doubt
have
it.
always been an innovative company, and I hope that what they do announce is going to help them out a lot.
Yeah, like, the things that can be expected, people are thinking they're going to announce something Zelda-related.
I'm hoping so
I
much.
hope so. Yeah.
If they don't, they're going to be kind of in a spot. I'm actually very curious of what they're going to announce, because from the Wii, there hasn't, most of the titles for it are just like shovelware. Not a lot of like good titles, just a lot of like really small, quickly made games that really have no bearing. A lot of party games too. So I wonder what they're gonna bring to the table. Maybe we'll get something like a new Mario Party or a new
If anything, they're gonna announce Zelda.
I think
Might-
tomorrow is like if the Wii U's game titles tomorrow are really good, and in combination with the already good Wii U titles, it might deter me from Xbox One to Wii U for this Christmas.
Also, I think I read that it's going to be Nintendo/Capcom as the conference. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Capcom is a part of that,
Capcom's a part of it. It's gonna be really good.
Resident
They're
Evil.
Did we
Phoenix Wright.
did we ever get that zombie game that Capcom was gonna make where you use the tablet like a bunch?
Oh, Zombie U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That came out. Was that a launch
Those-
or?
It was relatively close to the launch.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
It's just no one cared.
Yeah, like I,
thought
said,
it was
the
cool.
Wii,
I
yeah,
thought it was
but
cool.
the Wii U has been flopping because
Everybody
in the
No
below-
one played it, so.
gamers don't like innovation, game theories. Link, look at it.
Quit pointing at
You're
me.
the reason that Wii U is flopping, people. All of us.
Get it through your skulls.
Yeah, I'll put that in there. That was also in our first episode too.
Really?
So
Yeah, we mentioned the first one, but
Sweet. I didn't watch it. I wasn't
So-
in it.
I'm excited for Nintendo.
Very
Nintendo
excited
conference
for
will have
Nintendo.
already have happened probably when this gets
Yeah.
uploaded, because we're recording this the day before the Nintendo
Technically the
conference.
day of, because you guys are assholes and you want a podcast after I
Yeah, now it's 1 a.m. Well, we would have started at 10, but the Sony conference was long.
Yeah.
was.
So if you have any hot news tips about the Nintendo conference you want to share with us in the comments, go right ahead. I just want to talk about first, what did you guys think of the Sony conference?
loved
good.
it.
From what
captured
I've heard,
everyone's
it's very
eyes.
good.
It was really good. A lot of content,
Like
a lot of
Little
good
Big
content.
Planet.
In Tyler's words,
It was-
he might have been sold on a console. So
Damn you, Norton, coming up in front of my screen.
they're definitely moving in the right direction.
I
So
miss Jack Trenton already.
they're definitely moving in the right direction.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Very happy. Don't fuck it up, Sony. Don't
Yeah,
fuck
a
it
lot
up.
of-
See, that's the thing. That's
lot
the
of really
thing
nice
about
titles.
Sony is they were never really good at being like good at launch things.
Yeah,
But
they've
after
been
they
good.
got the ball rolling with launch, they're like, oh, we can do this and this and this and this, and then it just gets huge and
Mhm.
bam. So
Alright, so I'm going to ask this. Of the 4 that we've seen so far, we're not going to count Nintendo because that hasn't happened yet. Who do you think won E3 so far?
Yeah.
Second, third, and fourth?
yay,
We'll start with ZD.
Um,
Give us your order first through fourth and say why.
I definitely think Sony won because of the amount of content and the amount of broad range of games they announced. You know, from the Metal Gear Solid to the Batman to Little Big Planet. Everyone had something to look at and be like excited for. Number 2, I probably have to say Microsoft because I'm a Microsoft fan, and I know everyone hates
Yeah,
me for it.
they gave you a lot of good stuff.
They did with Fable and Halo.
They were good to you.
They were.
They just need to give you a free Xbox
Yep.
One and you can enjoy it
I,
all.
I would love them. Then came Ubisoft, just because I think they did better than E EA.
So, I mean, you could have just gone up there and dropped your pants and did better.
It would have been more talked
Better than
about.
Aha!
Adam, what's your order?
I honestly don't know who to pick between Sony and EA. Wow.
Whoa! Whoa! Man, they were both just so damn good.
Sony and Ubisoft. EA is definitely last. Microsoft just a little bit ahead of them because fuck you, Microsoft. Still pissed at you. Oh well. I don't know. It's between EA and Sony. I did it again, son of a bitch. Ubisoft
EA.
and Sony.
You can't wait to play PGA Tour.
Damn, man.
Ubisoft and Sony. Chances are Nintendo will blow them out of the water. I'm hoping. Always a Nintendo fanboy.
Chico, what do you think?
Sony wins every day, all day.
Sony Master
Fire.
Race.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Ubisoft is definitely second because they had a lot of good things, and even their bad things were good.
Yeah.
So, and then Microsoft and EA.
Alright, now I'll give my unbiased one since I have no brand loyalty in this.
Your brand loyalty is you.
Yeah, I'm me. Alright. Last place was definitely EA.
Of course.
That was such a horrible
a bad
conference. Like, it's the only conference where I can say I feel like I wasted my time.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been doing so much more with my life. Didn't watch the EA conference. But I did it for you guys, because we needed a video.
Also, you weren't doing anything all day.
I could have done something else. I could have worked on some stuff.
Uploaded the
But,
podcast.
The podcast didn't get made yet.
Who did it?
Third place would be Microsoft. It wasn't bad. They had some promising things in there, but it wasn't like anything mind blowing. It was safe. It was a very safe one. Nothing I would say maybe go like ja,
Yeah.
like Adam so much, but it's so difficult to choose between Ubisoft and Sony. I consider them almost tied. But I'm going to give it to Ubisoft simply because, one, they showed little, but all of it was really good and stuff I was really... It got me interested in stuff that I normally wouldn't be interested in.
Stop.
And also, it was just so damn entertaining with Aisha Tyler giving the presentation.
Girlwood.
But not to bring down Sony at all. They had a really, really good one.
Yeah.
A lot of content, a lot of good content. So, I mean, Ubisoft and Sony are definitely the victors of today. And I'm excited to see what Nintendo has to offer. If I have to make my prediction, I think they're going to be third.
I'm hoping that they come out with something mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Um,
It'd be awesome to see them number 1, but I think they're gonna be like 3rd.
I'm gonna have to be a little bit bold here and say that this is one of the best E3s in a while.
It's a very good one.
Definitely already trumps last year's. And I just want to get into this a little bit. Last year, was the console releases and all the showcase of the consoles, and I feel last year I was not into it at all. I felt like the consoles were rushed. I mean, PS3 and Xbox 360 were still doing good. Like, I don't know why these consoles were released when they were released.
I know. I know.
Money.
Wii U.
I mean, it's money.
No, it's
The
Wii U.
The Wii U probably helped push them out, but I feel like they were all three of them were all rushed. They were definitely too early.
Wii U was so much rushed. People were getting over the hype of the Wii, so they did need something.
Yeah, but
PS4 and Xbox One definitely rushed.
Yeah.
Some in a good way, some benefited off of the bad ways of the other.
Like
But
with
even if
Microsoft,
you-
they didn't have enough time to test to see if the public would like their new policies, which they didn't.
They had to overhaul everything from
And
last
then they had to
E3.
rebrand everything about 2 months after. No, not even.
Yeah,
A month
literally,
after. They rebranded
Their E3
everything.
was just like, everyone was like, what the hell is this?
No, their E3 was good. Their E3 was good. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it was safe, which is what they needed after their terrible release event.
Yeah, but I feel like E3 last year promised a lot of things that a lot of the companies didn't deliver on. I know there's a bunch of games I'm still waiting for PS4 that were announced last E3.
Honestly,
But yeah, definitely this E3 it was definitely better because now that companies have had time to actually go into the systems and figure out what they can do with them, there's a lot more quality titles. So
ZD.
I have to say my favorite E3 that I can remember is when Microsoft had the Xbox 360 Slim inside of the Xbox 360 Pro case, and they just lifted it up and revealed the new console. Yeah, you remember that? That's how they revealed the Xbox 360 Slim. They had it fitting inside of the old console, and they lifted it up, and everyone just went batshit crazy. It was great.
I don't know.
didn't care.
To remark your I'm still waiting from games from last E3. I think that's E3 in general. There's always going to be disappointment that this game hasn't been released yet from this E3. And even when they do get released, the mechanics could very much have changed from that initial E3 preview that they did.
Right.
So, I think it's just more E3 is just create the hype and show people, yeah, we actually are working on it. But they sometimes give those promises that they can never live up to.
Right,
and there's
that's what I'm saying.
enough disappointment that... But if you look back on other E3s, I think that's just E3 in general.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like, because I'm still waiting for Drive Club, still waiting for The Order, which they showed again. Still waiting for Metal Gear, which they showed again. I mean, there's a couple other ones that I can't remember, but it's like I said, I think it was just because the consoles were rushed and nobody had time to prepare. And I mean, with this E3, there's a lot more time for the companies to go in and look and see what they can do and release a better quality game. So.
So, is that all for E3?
I think it is.
I think that'll wrap that up. Holy crap.
How long was
So,
that segment?
2 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Let's fly through these next
uh,
things like nothing.
I mean,
Just get it
Well, I mean,
we're
we only
gonna
have,
be
we only
able
have
to
two more
because
things.
the next thing is just you and I, really, Chico.
Yeah, we
Little
only have
bit,
two
John.
things.
I have
First
two,
up,
but, yeah.
I have none. I already said mine earlier with Dead Rising 3 going to PC. So, Adam, lock and load.
No, it's lock and
Lock
load.
and load.
It's lock and load.
What is it? What the
Lock
hell
and
is it?
Load is a WarMachine convention that was held in Seattle, Washington this past weekend. There were
Was
two
it full on?
major things that happened. One was a WarMachine weekend qualifier, one by James Morehouse, bringing it in with Circle. Congratulations, James Morehouse. We are all looking forward to you kicking ass, hopefully,
Yes.
in the Invitational this November. And the second thing was the first ever Iron Gauntlet World Championship, where people from all over the world came to prove who is the best. And the best is my very good friend Jay Larson of Idaho Falls, winning
Yeah.
overall using a double Signar list. Again, who he vanquished one Mr. Jason Watts playing the new Convergence of Cirrus. Very interesting finals game. Jay won off of the Death Clock, which is timing your opponent out of time before either of you can satisfy a win victory, which causes the other person to win. Which is a valid way to win. If anyone out there says it's not, because fuck you. That's
Definitely a nail biter on that one.
yes, it came down.
Yeah,
But
I know none of the terminology going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't play War. I've only played War Machine one game, or I think maybe a
almost
second, against you, and I tried using a foam cube as a piece, and I kept rolling the dice and called them mage dice. So yeah, I basically want. Sorry to all the War Machine players out there. I mean, your game's cool. I like
Also-
it, but it lacks foam cubes.
Also, tying in video games to Lock and Load. Lock and Load was the first actual hands-on demo of War Machine
Yes.
Tactics. You could go there, play War Machine Tactics, which is their video game made by
out
Blue
by,
Blue Moon Dreams, something like that.
it was the developers of one of the original Ratchet and Clank games.
Yes,
You
I
can
think it's
definitely
Blue
tell
Moon
the art style. I think so.
But it looks. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so am I.
That's why I went into Kickstarter. I didn't even care about the extra stuff, but
I have a beta key for it.
well, fuck you.
Oh, nice.
I do want it. But
But I did just kind of want to briefly mention that in the Iron Gauntlet, you can bring two lists from any of the factions that are out there. But the two finalists were using two lists from the same factions. If you
Yeah.
actually didn't catch that.
I feel like that's like a lot less. Well, I mean, it's still a lot of practice, but it's a lot
Oh,
less
yeah.
practice to figure out what your one faction can do than what this part of this faction can do and this part of this faction can do. So
People on that level, like, no offense to you at all.
right, no, yeah, I know. what
People
you're
on
saying.
that level play against everything else that they know.
True.
What? So it just, I found it interesting that they were both double single faction lists, and that might affect Iron Gauntlet as years to come. Because this was the first year; it was kind of a tester year, and so
But
hopefully,
Jay's the best. Go Jay.
right now, Jay's the best. Congratulations, buddy!
Yeah, it's cool. It's always cool when someone you know does something
And
cool.
he actually smiled. He didn't look like Grumpy Cat the entire time.
I'm mad that I'm winning.
That's the thing. If you look at any
That's
picture
just,
of him,
that's
you're
just
just like,
his face. Yeah, that's just his face.
but he was holding it up. He
I
was smiling.
It was pretty
So, congrats, Jay, if you actually watch this. I don't know why you would. I'll tell you about it. You better. If not,
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you
gonna
about the
be
shout
upset.
out.
Yeah, we gave you a
Yeah,
shout
shout
out,
out.
Jay.
Shout
Also,
out, Jay.
go listen to Chain Attack, the
Yeah.
podcast. It's pretty
mean,
good.
If you know WarMachine, you already know the podcast by now. So,
Hopefully.
So I mean,
Hopefully.
the illest podcast is the Central Nerdous
Totally.
system. I
Oh,
mean, I
yeah.
wouldn't want to take away from your watching time of that.
Yeah.
But
But
Other than that-
what? What did you say?
that. Congrats.
yes.
Hopefully, I'll be able to win the Dark Omen Invitational and fight against Mr. Morehouse in War Machine Weekend. Doubtful, but possible.
All right, one more topic, unless anyone has anything else at the end of it. Chico,
Yes.
League of Legends, they have a map update.
Yep. Finally. Shut the fuck up.
You shut
Whoa,
They're a little high.
too.
Um.
Oh,
Because you play Dota. Anyway.
Why can't we be friends?
can
Why
be
can't?
Anyway,
And we
it's been a long time coming. They teased it. I think they teased that they were gonna do something back, I think, last Christmas. So it's been a while coming, but link down below of the video. I kind of want to find a video that's a comparison of the old and the new, because it is a completely different game. And I'm sorry to anybody who has a low-end PC, because you're not going to be able to play this on beautiful graphics.
Yeah.
So,
Well, nothing for me.
Just get a new PC.
well, I mean, you
John.
can still play it. It's like
You
for people
don't
who are
get the
using like Windows
I'm
XP.
just playing
stuff.
on a Nokia phone from the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly for like people who aren't running a 64-bit processor. So that's hopefully nobody.
Yo, imagine 8-bit League of Legends.
It would be interesting.
That would be chaos.
That would be
It
cool.
would be interesting. I'd like to see
Pixel versus pixel.
it. 2-bit,
That'd
That
be-
would be weird.
just one line. Me.
Basically, it's Pong.
Different colors.
Yep.
This is Pong, and this is League of Legends.
What's
Put into
the
the
difference?
Pong
What's the
system.
difference?
Yep. So yeah, I think that's it then. Isn't that it?
I think that.
Anyone else have any other topics that they heard about?
I have
Go on
a
once. Yeah.
I have a new drug.
Oh god.
It's called the Cure to Sadness.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sad. Give me a pill. You broke John.
Good
job. Good job.
I have a topic. It's called my bed. I'll be right there, sweetheart. Don't worry.
I do have one more
Is
thing.
that a binder on
I do
there?
have one more thing.
I have clothes on
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Either
binder close.
either picture the link down below or picture right now, poof, of of Mark Hamill in what is rumored to be his look for the new Star Wars movie. He's going, like, what they're going for is like a gritty old Jedi, and he's been working out a lot, so he looks really good.
Oh.
So
Dreamy.
no,
No,
not like
I'm-
cut and buff and
No,
everything. but,
no,
like,
I'm just excited for Star Wars.
I am really excited for Star
I'm
Wars.
just imagining rubbing his face across his pecs.
But yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
I can't
cool to
wipe
see
my
it.
own butt. Too
Also,
big.
you can win a spot in the new Star Wars movie.
I noticed that.
Just have to
You
strip.
just have to donate.
And if you lose,
Not there!
I got the
This is
Cure
a
to
family
Sadness
show,
pill.
damn it. Yep,
But,
so,
yeah.
that's
That's
it.
it.
So this has been the Central Nerdous System E3 special.
And lock and load.
We had a... Yeah,
Lock and load for 5
It was-
minutes.
No one cares.
They
just
do.
E3. E3 master race. But,
E3 Master.
yeah, so this was quite the discussion we had in here. And for those who missed E3 and wanted to get a recap of everything that happened,
No.
it's all
Google
of it in
it.
2 hours.
Google
Google,
it.
Google it. Yeah.
Well, no, just, we
We
just
do-
told
we
them.
do.
Why do they need
We
to know
covered
more?
it.
We literally have all the
So-
things that we talked about today in the description.
That's fine.
I'm gonna try and get as many of the
That's fine
E3
with
trailers
that.
as possible.
Show your friends, show your family, show your cousins, show your jailed
Hide
uncle,
your family,
whoever.
hide your wife, hide your
Yeah,
kids.
thank you. Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
hide
thank
them.
you for watching.
Show them this video.
Show them the video.
Hide them and
Share,
then show them.
like,
Yeah,
subscribe.
Yeah, if you like this video, please tell some other people about it. Give us a subscription. We love them.
Subscriber, I'm gonna need some more pills.
Continue the discussion in the comments below.
Thank you guys.
We'd like to hear what you think.
Thank you for watching
And,
or listening or whatever you do to
Yep.
this.
And thank you to all of my panelists here for joining me today. You're
Oh,
beautiful.
you're beautiful.
Thank
too,
you,
John.
sir.
So that's it for
I'm gonna
today.
go pass out.
See you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye. I'll miss you all.
I might.
We won't miss them at all. They're